Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Can't grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
Holy dude. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys tapping in. As always, happy freaking Thursday. Oh my gosh, dude. I woke up, it's like extra freezing. Like it's cold. It's currently 41 degrees in Las Vegas. 41 degrees, boys and girls. Yes, I said it. 41 degrees in Las Vegas. High 50s today, and then like all next week is gonna be low 40s. It's just like it's just cold. That's what it is. It's just cold. But good morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Brittany for the 46-month re-up. Good morning. What up, Brittany? Thank you so much for the re-up. What up, Drex? Good morning. DH RPK in the building. What's good? Pop in the building, Chevy Rides in the building, what's good? Ralph in the building, Francisco, what's good? Del Mix, Mr. Sheridan, Town Legend, what's good? Jojo Dancer, DH 37 here currently. Brian, what up, man? Good morning. Scene Lover in the building, what's good? Cleveland in the building, Loud Pack, good morning. I don't have my color anymore, bro. Like, I was like tan during the summer, but all that tan went away. Now I have my Washington skin. You know what I'm saying? Where like there's absolutely no sun, nothing warm, I just look pale now. Trey in the bone, what's good? Malcolm, J-Boy, Loud Pack, what's good? Deli Venom, what's good? Cushy Souls, TK in the bone, what's good? Black Belt Chris, what's good? City Orlando, Eugene, what's good? Drex in the building. Marcel, what's good? Cable in the bone, what up, dude? Dunn Fishing in the bone, what's good? Danny V. Aiden, good morning. The New York Dad, good morning. Papa in the bone, what's good? Jinx. The one in the bone, Jesse. A1 Souls, good morning. Rojo Vision. DH, pasty and cold, basically. Ryan Jacobs, what up, man? Like, cause like the thing is, like, when people think of Las Vegas, it's like, oh, Raph, it never gets cold out there. Like, yeah, it does. Like, it actually gets pretty chilly out here in Vegas. You'd be surprised. Like, probably through Thursday, or not Thursday, excuse me, like November through like January, it's pretty chilly out here. Manny, what up, dude? Fernando in the building, what's good? Town legend, good morning. Joe, good morning. George, what up, man? Amazing, good morning. What up, how are you? Do from in the building. Jesus, good morning. Clax in the building. Jay, what up, dude? Fire Fleet. 1 week until Thanksgiving, boys and girls. It's been a slow week, but at the same time, it's going by pretty quick. Loud Pack for the 11-month re-up. Can't wait for some bomb holiday food.
Can't wait
Absolutely.
for some bomb holiday food. Heart hands emoji. Folded hands
Shalma
emoji.
Boy Loud
Red
Pack,
heart emoji.
like I said, once again for the 11-month re-up. Appreciate that. Joseph in the bone, what's good? Eddie B's World. Funk Bod in the bone, what's good? Tooth. Let's see, Marcus in the bone, what's good? Foam after 51 years. Even going to World Cup. Let's go. There we go. I'm excited for those jerseys to come out for the World Cup because I want one. So, Thanksgiving, 1 week till Stranger Things. Well, no one cares, bro. Town Legend, what up, man? Bobby in the bone, what's good? Jesus, it gets cold out in Cali now. Never knew that. Yeah, it gets bro, listen, yeah, I mean, some states do go through like winters, bro. Like, it gets pretty chilly at some areas because you gotta realize California got beaches too. They're like near the beach. Marcel for the 2. I sent you a link for the Griffies to your IG. No, I got Marcel. I got so many people messaging me about that.
To your EGMSGs.
I'm just gonna wait until they drop like on Sneakers app, probably, most likely. I don't know any of the websites that people sent me. I've never shopped there before. I don't know. For me, like, I don't really tend to shop anywhere that I've never shopped before. Like, I've seen like a couple links that people sent me. I understand it's legit, but I've never shopped there in my entire life. So I'd rather wait to, like, you know, it's not an issue. It doesn't look like it's gonna be an issue grabbing those either, because I don't think any of the sizes are really selling out like that. So I'll probably just wait until like maybe my boutique store probably will get them, or like Nike gets them. So Nevada is a desert, yeah. DMV, what up, man? What up, Tito Kicks? What's good, man? Definitely gets cold in Las Vegas. Absolutely. The Walk, what up, man? Michael in the building, what's good? Chris Montgomery, good morning. The Jordan 6 Alma Minier will be in tomorrow. There we go. Grails, what up, man? Good morning. St. Louis be freezing. At least y'all don't get, AJ says. I mean, sure. I mean, cold is cold, bro. There's nothing to really compete when it comes to just cold, bro. Like, cold is just cold. I mean, I feel like freezing because, like, when I was in Washington, I feel like the lowest that I've seen it go to is like in the like low 20s. But that shit's cold as hell, you know? But now that I feel like now that I'm like immune to the weather out here in Vegas, it's like once it hits like around these 40s, like that's pretty cold, bro. I'll take you Vegas cold over the Cincinnati everyday cold of week, Ryan Jacobs says. Morning Rap, I need these fragments prices to drop already. E-Money says, I don't think it's gonna drop. What up, Synergy? Good morning. I hit on them Shadow 10s on Better Gift Shop and on Sneakers app, Eugene says. There we go. I am done. The Gammas will be my final pair of the year. There we go. Yeah, so I had plenty of people hit me up. Yeah, first thing is foremost, people hit me up about the Griffies, and then people hit me up about the Gammas. So Gammas are now loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app, which kind of tells you and indicates that there's not going to be any shock drop with this shoe. Okay. That's normally how it goes, right? Like when things get loaded up on the Sneakers app, like then there's no shock drop. Which this might be the first time that we've seen something like this for a Jordan 11, because like Jordan Brand and Nike, they normally like to like drop it early before the release date, but it doesn't necessarily look like that's going to happen. A few things, you know, because people ask me, well, Raph, if it's when things get loaded up, right? Now that it's loaded up, I would say like I would say that Nike and Jordan brand, because people kept, it was a couple people asked me, like maybe 2 people asked me yesterday, like, well, Raph, if it's loaded up, so no shock drop, why are they doing that? And I truly think it's like Jordan brand and Nike has been doing things differently all year. I think they've been doing things different all year. Like they rarely do any shock drops anymore. You know what I mean? Like they don't really do as many shock drops like they used to. So I just feel like them not doing a Gamma 11 shock drop, should this surprise you? Sure, in a way, I guess. But like, I mean, I just feel like there's just going to be plenty of pairs out there. Because, like, this is how I feel. Whenever, like, because people expect where, like, there's a ton of pairs out there, right? There's going to be like, oh, Raph, well, there's going to be a shock drop on them because they're going to drop, like, millions of pairs of these. Sure. But at the same time, I just feel like what I feel this way is that, like, when they drop so many pairs, especially on a shock drop, like, I feel like it's going to kill the hype around the shoe itself. Like, I feel like there's already hype and demand for the shoe already, right? Like, once the release comes around and people see the stock numbers, then that's when people start to say, oh, these are going to be bricks, these are going to be this is going to be sitting, whatever, bullshit, you know? And then, like, you know, but, like, I feel like there's still going to be a good amount of people that are going to want these. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people liking these, you know? I truly think that way. I think this is going to be, I think what was smart too is that they're not dropping the City Pack on the sneakers app, because the City Pack 11s are dropping this weekend and they're only dropping at like selective stores. And then, you know, obviously, you know, certain stores in the region, depending on where the shoes drop in. Which I like the way they're doing that, but I feel like they should have made that shoe a little bit more limited than it is. But then if they had dropped those 11s on the sneakers app, then it would just absolutely killed like this shoe right here, in my personal opinion. Because you gotta think about it, I mean, 200 and like, bro, 200 like what, $30? I think what's $235? I mean, that's expensive. This shoe's gonna be like $250. Out the door. $250 out the door, chat, for these 11s. That's not cheap. That's expensive for a Jordan in general. So, I don't know. They're proving blogs wrong. Blogs say one thing and then Nike's not too fast. Who in here has the original Gammas? What up? What up, dude? I'm on the fence for the Gammas, but I feel like, well, the thing is, like, these Jordan 11s, I feel like there's gonna be some sizes available. Like, there's gonna be some sizes available. Like, I'm not saying like these are like, I guess it just depends how much stock they're gonna drop, but I feel like they're still gonna drop a good amount. You know, I'm talking about like over 100,000, I think. I mean, that's normally what they do for holiday drops, right? Like Black Friday, they're gonna drop like 113,000 for the SGAAs, or not, excuse me, SGAAs are today, but I'm talking about the Black Cats, excuse me. But yeah, if anybody is asking, now that I bring it up, SGAAs are restocking on DSG. All these blogs are all cap, just doing extra to get clout. They were wrong about Travis Scott. They were wrong about Gammas. They were wrong about other shock drops. Do y'all think blogs are the problem? No. Because the thing is, like, too, like, we've talked about this before, dude. We've talked about this before. Okay, like, people get mad when blogs don't post. It's like, why didn't you post? It's like the same thing on here. It's like, yo, Raph, like, why didn't you say anything about a shock drop? Like, you just gatekeeping. And then whenever, like, shit, like, ends up wrong or things, like, get changed up, like, it's like, oh, you're clickbaiter. You're wrong. Woody woody whoop. Like, you can't please everybody, dude. It's like, it's either you want the info that you potentially hear. Like, it's like one of those, like, well, we are, like, I heard, you know, or you know what I mean? Like we could potentially get this. You feel me? Like I get it. Some of it's like super engagement, especially this stupid ass like second timer that was on that freaking Travis Scott website. Like, come on, bro. Like everybody knew that. Like everybody knew that. But the fact that obviously, you know, they know that there's no sneakers app drop. You gotta like just drag the hell out of the information. Just because, you know, that is the biggest engagement that you're going to get all year is probably that specific shoe. Like, that is literally the last like, engagement, like, biggest engagement that you're going to get in the next, like, 2 months. Like, there's nothing else going on. Like, maybe Jumpman Jacks, but Jumpman Jacks are not going to be as good as, you know, it's not going to be as good as Fragments. So, like, that is going to be the biggest engagement. Are the Shies? I don't know. I heard they have to go. I've been watching reviews on the SGAs, and I think you got to go half size up. So we are okay with them. No one said that they are okay with pushing fake info to. Like, bro, you're, like, overthinking this, dude. Then just don't follow them then. Like, simple, bro. Like, bro, it's sneaker information too. You act like they broke the law. Like, what are we doing here, bro? It's really not that serious. Like, how is that crazy? Then don't follow those blogs, bro. Simple. Don't follow the blogs. Don't follow the cook groups, whatever you're in. Don't follow them. Simple. Like, it's not hard. It's not crazy. I mean, they ain't broken the law. They ain't killed nobody. Like, I mean, it's not that serious, bro. What's restocking on DSG? It's the SGAAs 001s. It's the SGAAs, the Shies 001s. Yeah, go sue them, bro. Your weather person makes mistakes too. No one's perfect, Joseph says. People think these sneaker info pages work for Jordan Brand. Top Shelf says, yeah, they just work for themselves. Like, it's literally a human being just like you working behind a computer or a blog and posting all this information. Like, for me, like, I don't understand that, like, oh, this person was wrong, or like, you know, really, like, I like, we'll say here and there, like, oh, I don't think they're right. But, like, some of the people that, like, are in a competitive market when it comes to, like, Discord groups are, like, the ones, like, being like, oh, look at all these, like, posts about shock drops. Oh, my gosh. It's like, who cares, dude? Like, who cares? I think it's just the competitive nature of, like, Discord cook groups. That's it. Like, those are the ones that, like, say, like, BS and all that stuff on Twitter because they just want to be right all the time. It's like, hey, we were right about it. Like, make sure you go subscribe and our subscription on our Discord group. That's normally how it goes. But, like, at the end of the day, like, every blog is wrong at some point, dude. Like, every blog. Like, I seen someone post about, like, oh, this blog was wrong, but they literally posted about a shock drop about these gammas. So everybody's wrong, bro. I don't know. I knew they were not gonna be no damn second drop. No, we're talking about gammas, because like there was a lot of people that were like saying like there could be a potential shock drop with gammas. Just because that's just been the tradition for Jordan 11s to shock drop before the release date, you know? I don't know. I don't take those type of info serious. Like, if it happens. I mean, hey, this is what you hear. But if it does happen, it does happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because the ones that are complaining are the ones probably not even buying the shoe. Like, ain't that a bitch, bro? Like, literally the ones that are complaining about, like, oh, where's the shock drop, are literally the same people that are probably not going for the sneaker, bro. Ruins their credibility. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, it 100% ruins the credibility. 100% it ruins the credibility. But I am 100% actually 130% sure that a lot of blogs and groups have been wrong. Like, I've been wrong with information. Like, shit, do I care? Absolutely not, because I'll be here no matter what, dude. Like, it's honestly, it is the credibility for sure, because like when you have, and that's what upsets some blogs themselves. It's like, shit, dude, I got this wrong. Like, how am I supposed to explain to my group that, you know, pays like $30 a month for my group and I've been wrong, you know? And then they'll just like make some sort of excuse, whatever they have to explain it to their people that pay it to stay. Like, you have to explain it somehow. You know what I mean? Be like, please stay. Like, trust me. Like, Nike does this all the time. They push it back, and the monitor said this, but they must have canceled it. You know, it happens, bro. So, return my double up on the Chicago ones back to Nike because I hit on the 10s yesterday. Yeah, like Cyber Kicks, he said shock drop for everything, and shock drop, who never realize becomes a meme. Oh, it's 100% a meme, bro. It's 100% a meme. I believe we have having a shock drop, but I don't think it's gammas. And the thing is like, some people got to realize, nothing against anybody that sells anything early, but like, I don't know. I don't really I don't know if it's the good wording of like trust, but it's like, I don't know if it's misleading, but like, it's just sometimes like when I watch a video on YouTube, whether if it's a, you know, certain somebody that, you know, whether if they sell like early stuff for like a high premium price, and then when I know that they're selling a certain shoe that they have like in bulk, and they want to say like, oh, the shoe is going to be really tough to hit, but here's my price to buy it at $450 right now, buy it now. Like, some people get fooled on buying that shit, bro. Like, it shit's crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. You buy what you want to buy, but like, yeah. The Deluxe King, what up, man? Good morning. What up? Shout out my boy Deluxe King in the building. What's good, man? Thank you so much for the re-up. Y'all complain about false info, but still buy the Big Mac that don't look like the way they say. Loudpack says, what up, the famous? What up, man? Good morning. Grails in the building. Nike can't afford for a shoe. I told to them the gamma's still to sit by risking a shock drop. I mean, the thing is, it's like Jordan Brand and Nike has been moving different all year. They have been moving different all year, if you really think about it. Like, less shock drops, more of like having the collaborator like being more involved with the drops. Like, they've been moving a little bit different, bro. They have. And like, this could be the first year that we don't see a Jordan 11 shock drop. You know what I mean? Which is fine by me, you know, because I feel like at the end of the day, if you put enough footwork for the Jordan 11 on December, like, you should be able to hit Jordan 11s. Like, it's true. Like, people are, I don't think it's necessarily dead, but I would say like, it's not as hard to hit on a Jordan 11 how it used to be, like back in the day. Like, Jordan 11s used to be very difficult. Like, you had to stand in line for them. You know what I mean? Like, you have to stand in line for the Jordan 11s. Nowadays, like, you just got to put in a couple raffles and like, you hit. Like, I don't think this shoe should be a huge issue. Like, in my personal opinion, right? Like, there's plenty of raffles for this shoe. So, I mean, if you signed up with all the raffles, you're going to hit at least one or two. Nike can't afford, so the shock dropping isn't on the gammas, it's on the Griffies. I don't know if it's on the Griffies or gammas. I don't know. The Griffies, they've been dropping at like selected boutique stores throughout the day yesterday. When you get a chance, can you put up the stock number? Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah. I'm just getting myself situated right now because I have the DSG drop today at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is the restock on the Shies 001s that are dropping this morning. And then let me get the stock numbers for you, guy. I got you, bro. Sorry. Just been yapping about. Oh my gosh. Are we serious? This is the stock numbers? Hold on. Why is it so little? Why are the stock numbers so little? You guys, I don't even know if you're all ready for this. That's it. It's 500 pairs. That's it. 500 pairs is all you get. New Nike CEOs messing with the tradition by not dropping the 11s, Famous says. I mean, sure. I mean, the thing is, it is what it is. I just feel like it's not. I feel like it's not really of a big deal if it doesn't shock drop. Well, that's all y'all get because limited stock equals hype wrath. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, me personally, the Nigos are ugly. Like, if you like them, sure, but those I don't see. I don't know. I'm not a fan at all. Like, I'm not crazy for it, dude. I'm not crazy for it at all. The numbers are for the those Nigos that are coming out on Sneakers app. After they shock dropped the Columbia 11s last year, they sat like ducks in water. Well, one thing, Lester, is that also that like a lot of sneakerheads don't like all white shoes, bro. Like, Columbia's hit different the last time it dropped because, like I said, Jordan 11s just hit different back in the day, bro. But now, like the Gen Z, like the new sneakerheads, they don't really mess with Jordan 11s, but some of us that's been collecting for years, you know, like, but like, that's what I'm saying. Columbia 11s now, like, obviously, I'm not surprised it didn't hit just because a lot of people don't like all white shoes. It's just like, is the white metallic 5s next year going to hit like the black metallic 5s? It's absolutely not. Like, it might probably sell out, right? But like a lot of sneakerheads just don't like white shoes just because they don't want to get it dirty. They just prefer black shoes over white, you know? I mean, same thing with Pure Moneys, right? Like the Pure Money 3s, they sat, but the all black black cats, they end up selling out. So like people prefer just black shoes over white, all white. That's why I feel like these Gammas are gonna hit pretty good because, like, and first thing is foremost is Gammas. Last time they dropped was like years ago. Was like what, 2013? I think Gammas was 2014. I think it's 14 or 13. That was the last time Gammas even dropped. That was the first time that they dropped. So the fact that they're bringing it back out like years later, like, it's gonna hit pretty good. The stock numbers are for the Air Forces that dropped this morning, and y'all not the yeah. These are not for the Gammas. I don't know if anybody. No, I don't think anyone mentioned that, but these are for the Nike Air Force 3s that are dropping this morning. So, 2013. Thank you, Mo. I remember that because I wasn't able to hit. I was a part timer at Champ Sports, and like the manager didn't allow me to buy it because we only had like limited quantity that day. Raph, you going for civil restock tomorrow? No, I'm going to be focused on the merch. Merch is for sure. I went to the warehouse for the blanks. The blanks are going to fit a little bit more boxier. Like, they're not cropped, but they're a little bit more like they're heavier side. But I still say go true to size for the sweatshirts that we're dropping next week. So pre-orders, we're doing pre-orders on like on hoodies and beanies. And I did get not a quote, but they told me that that the sweatshirts, if we do put if I end up putting the orders in for the sweatshirts and the beanies, they're not going to be done until January. Just an FYI, chat. So if you put in a pre-order, it's probably not going to be done until like the beginning of January since it's the holiday season. I said that's fine because I don't want to send any of your packages during the holiday drops. Like, I just don't. Like, I rather have everything shipped by the beginning of January than like getting it shipped during the holiday, like in the midway before Christmas time, because that's when shit gets stolen or things get lost. So I rather just, that's fine. I said that is totally okay. I'll show the beanie here shortly. But I told them that's totally fine. I don't want to rush it. Because like, dude, that would suck if I would have to ship everything before Christmas time, and I don't want to do that. So definitely want to cop some merch, support the family. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But the pre-order is gonna go live most likely like next week Tuesday. So I could get all as much orders if you guys want. If some, because it's coming up to the Thanksgiving break. So I think we're gonna have it open for like 3 days and then just close it. So, damn, almost as bad as the waiting. But the thing is, just chilling at least. Well, the thing is, that's with all my merch. It's within the next month. You got to realize, like, it's got to get made, bro. And plus, I'm not only doing sweatshirts, I'm doing beanies. So, like, that sounds pretty reasonable. I mean, you can't just make stuff within like 2 weeks, dude. Especially like for a good amount of stuff like that. What do you want, dude? You want quality, or do you want like things just getting rushed? It's not a shock drop if everyone knows. Yeah, that too. T-Dot, what up, man? Anyone cop the Cause sweater? No, I did not. What are the stock numbers for these? These are for the Air Force 3s that are dropping, the Nigos that are dropping this morning on the Nike sneakers app. So if anybody in here is wanting them, that is what the stock numbers are for. Okay. Am I going for the John Geiger's WWE tomorrow? No, I will not. I will be passing. So how much for the hoodies? I just got the quote yesterday. I haven't came up, dude. It's going to be pretty expensive, not just for the hoodie, but like me putting in the order for everything. It's going to be pretty expensive, but I think it's going to be roughly around like, I think like between 70 to 80 bucks. Like, I think that's where the hoodie is going to be at, just because of how much it's costing me for this. So that's where we're at. So I'll let you guys know for sure, but I think it's going to be around 70. What up? Hoping to grab some SGAAs today. Yeah, if anybody in here is interested, the SGAAs are restocking on DSG. Okay, there's all 3 colorways: the black colorway, the this like brown colorway, and the blue. So they are restocking today on DSG if anybody in here is interested. Okay, I understand that some of you guys might not hoop, but if you're interested, it's going to be available for today at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So I think that says more about the Travis team and inability to release out of to be people that does. Rafi was literally doing this on his own. Yeah, I mean, I'm not comparing myself to Travis team at all, right? Because like, you got to think about, that's thousands of people, ordering from that website versus like 100, 100 of you guys, over 100 of you guys ordering on my site. That's a difference. But at the same time, it does take a good amount of time to like get everything done. Like, I'm the one folding this stuff, packaging everything. So I definitely want to let you guys know, just to be patient with me. And you guys been awesome. You guys been awesome when it comes to my very first drop. Like, I don't drop things like that, bro. Like, I really don't. Like, it took me like 3 years just to drop a t-shirt. Like, I dropped my very first t-shirt this year, chat. Like, this year. I could have dropped a t-shirt a long time ago, but like, but this was my first time dropping anything besides hats, because we did hats in the last year. But then this year we dropped our first t-shirt, and then now we're dropping our very first hoodie. So it's been a process, but I mean, you guys get all the credit of being patient with me, so I really do appreciate y'all, because it's not easy at all. When do you think the Gamma 11s to drop as a shock? I don't think the Gamma 11s are shock dropping, bro. We kind of talked about this. Now that they're loaded up on the Nike sneakers app, I don't think they're going to be shock dropping on sneakers app now that they're loaded. I mean, I could be wrong. Nike and Jordan Brand could maybe just drop them early. I don't know, but
Morning, Raf.
I don't think it's
Saluting
happening.
face emoji. Saluting face emoji. Saluting face emoji.
Bipolar, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the 43-month re-up. Morning, Raf. What's good, my guy? Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you so much for the 43-month re-up. Gotta spend money to make money. DMA, it says. Yeah, I could tell Raf's really into the business, not just profit. Yeah, like, the thing is, like, it took me time to like make the design, like I promise you guys, like, this sweatshirt was not made for the Black Cats. Like, this sweatshirt was supposed to be made like and done by like the beginning of November. But there was just a process to it. So like yesterday I went to the warehouse, like the new warehouse that they went, and this time they gave me a tour in the back room, showed me how the process works. Since my the warehouse that I used to go to, like, they merged with a different company, so she gave me a tour yesterday, and it was really cool to see. And like I said, bro, I felt like I had too many questions yesterday for them, but you know, that was just me trying to make sure that I was gonna get what I wanted. The sweatshirts, by the way, are not gonna be a pure black. They're gonna be a vintage black color. So it's not like it's still black, but it's like slightly vintage look. Just slightly. It's not like the biggest change on it, but like it is gonna be a vintage black look, by the way. It's not going to be like this black sweatshirt that I'm wearing. It's going to be a slightly vintage black. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Shout-outs from DC. I'm a USPS mail carrier. And as always, casing my route, I'm watching, ghost watching, as I call it. Love the stream. Appreciate that, Eric. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Like an ashy black. Basically, like, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's like a vintage black. That's what the description is. We got a black and back and front graphic on the hoodie. No, it's just gonna be the front. You know, I didn't want to overdo it. I absolutely did not want to overdo it by putting 2 graphic designs on the front and back. I just wanted to do one in the front, just make it simple. The whole point was making the sweatshirt so you guys could wear it as much as you can, as much as you want, right? Just an everyday sweatshirt. You want to, you know, put it on whenever you want to, and it goes basically with everything. That's why we chose black and white. So that was the ultimate goal for this one. But yeah. Did you hit on the 10s, Raph? No, I took an L. I took an L on the 10s yesterday. I wasn't going for my size. I didn't really need them, bro. I didn't really need them, to be honest with you. What's the stock numbers for? It's for the Air Force 1s. Air Force 3s, excuse me. That's dropping on the Nike sneakers app. That is what it's for. So if anybody's interested, there you guys go. So yeah, but in January or February, we're dropping the hats. Okay, the hats will not be pre-ordered. I'm only gonna order a specific number, and then we're dropping it. You know, we're gonna drop it, you know, sometime in January or February. So just an FYI to anybody that was asking about those hats, those will not be a pre-order. I will have those made and done. How do I get a pair of these shoes? On the Nike sneakers app. What shoes are you asking for? Is the question. What up, Rocky? What up, man? Crazy if the Holiday 11s doesn't shock drop. What stock numbers are these? It's for the Air Force 3s. How do I get Gammas? Gammas will release on December 13th. Okay, December 13th. That's where you could get them at. There's going to be plenty of foot stores that will get the Gamma 11s. Like, for me, in my personal opinion, I feel like there's no excuse to why you don't hit on Gammas and Black Cat 4s. My personal opinion. Like, there's no reason why you couldn't hit or you can't hit on these shoes. I feel like they should be somewhat easy as long as you're putting your footwork in and entering all these raffles. I think you should be good. If you only rely on the Nike sneakers app, then that's your issue. Is there going to be a shock drop for the Gammas? No, I don't think there will be, just because now that they're loaded up on the Nike sneakers app. All right. So Gamma 11s, you guys let me know in the chat. Copper drop. All right, if you're ghost watching today, I know there's plenty of ghost watchers in here. If y'all don't mind smashing that like button for the one time, I'd really appreciate you guys if you guys did so. Thank you guys so much for tapping in, as always, man. All right, a lot of people want Gammas. What if I buy them at the store when they open? I mean, you could gamble if you want to. I mean, if you want to gamble, it's up to you. If you want to gamble and show up to the store, and maybe you should be able to. 235. Yeah, I know. 235 is 250 out the door is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like 250. Unless you live somewhere where like it's tax free, sure. But like other than that, these Gammas are 100% going to be 250 out the door for sure. But the Black Cat squeaking, I mean, that's preference, bro. I don't even care. Like for me, I don't care that the Black Cat squeak. I still want a pair. Still waiting on the fragments and the Jumpman Jacks, Francisco says. Do you know anything about the SGA 001s? Yeah, they're dropping on DSG this morning. What up, Rami? Thank you so much for the $2 donation. What up, Rami?
@SB_Romy donated $2. Hey, Rafi.
Shout out my boy Rami. What up, dude? Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Hi, Rami. How are you? What's good? Jersey tax-free, $235, Michael says. Well, making the that call, watch employees not get a discount on these. Probably not. No shock drop on the 11s. The new CEO is using the new tactic, just going to release on the release date. That's fine by me. Like, that is okay by me. I don't care if they shock drop or don't shock drop the Jordan 11s. Like, respectfully, I would care less if they do or do not. What up, Ramfu? What's good, dude? Mike Rich pointed out the Yellow Thunders squeaked. Okay. There you go. Attention, Philly. These Jordan 11s drop near you. See, Philly's getting them, dude. I told you, the city pack was just like fake hype. City packs were like fake hype, bro. Attention, Philly. These Jordan 11s dropping near you. Jordan 11 Mojaves. The Jordan 11, what were these called? 285s. And the Jordan 11 H-Towns. Like, there's certain stores, like boutique stores, are getting these. Like, I know the purple joints, they're dropping this weekend at Feature. They're doing a first come, first serve, though. Feature is doing a first come, first serve on these purple joints this weekend. None of these 11s drop in my area, John says. H-Town looks the best, Trey says. In the Midwest, and I can enter online. Yeah, I think they were available on Hibbits. Was it Hibbit Sports? Probably World at Flights. Equal on one list. I have my own NV and screen printing shop. There you go, Jesse. A lot of the stores even doing raffles. Can you still cop online though? I don't think it's gonna be an online thing. I think this is all raffles. I mean, you can maybe on Hibbits. You have to check Hibbits, bro. I don't know if the raffle's over or not. I'm pretty sure it's still up. City pack designs are boring. I just feel like the entire rollout was just rushed. Like, in my personal opinion, like, this entire city pack was not only rushed, but it was like, there's no, like, cool. I get it. There's a story for each one, but there was nothing special about it, dude. Like, you don't get, like, the experience with the entire shoe, like, opening up the box. Like, the box is just a simple Jordan 11 box. You get a better box on the Gamma 11s versus these. And the shoe is $235, by the way, on the shoe, I believe. $235, I think, might be the retail. Yeah. Like, you only get like a normal Jordan 11 box. You don't get nothing else. And then you get the shoe. There's really nothing special about it besides the story behind the sneaker. That's it. What up, Clown Kicks? Hibbits raffles in store only. Have to have a place close to you for the most raffles. They could have done way better with. I think so too. I honestly think, like, I think the design of everything is so, like, whatever, you know, it's either that you like it or you don't, but like H-Town is like one of the only ones that are a little bit different, but obviously you don't really see a lot of purple Jordan 11s. That's why I didn't mind the Jordan 11s, these ones, but once I saw them in hand, I was like, they're just okay. Like, seeing them in hand are just okay. I don't want them either. Why they release so many Jordan 11s? That's them. I mean, the thing is for that, like, okay, so shout out my boy Uncle Chris. He says, City Pack update as now the H-Town and the two have very limited stock loaded on sneakers, like 2 Mojaves only. So they are dropping on Sneakers app. Okay. Weird. I'm surprised that would be a thing though. See, that's the thing. There could be a potential. Shout out my boy Uncle Chrissy. There could be a potential that we could see like these 11s drop on the sneakers app. That doesn't surprise me though. But still, like it'll probably be like really, really limited stock. Trey for the $5 donation. Appreciate that, Trey. These are nice in person. I've seen this in hand. These are not bad.
Arroba Treiveno donated $5. Hit that like, subscribe, join channel, and turn notifications on, folks.
Shout out my boy Trey for the 5.
Here anyways.
I say hit that like button, subscribe, join the channel, and turn that notifications on, folks. Y'all always here. Anyway, shout out my boy Trey, man. Thank you so much for the $5 donations. Facts, man. If you're ghost watching today, especially ghost watchers, let's try to run it up to 200 likes. I appreciate all the ghost watchers in here. Anybody that's tapped in with us. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. As always, dude. For real, man. I really do appreciate y'all. All right. My point exactly. City Pack is nice. Release nothing is crazy, but nice colorways. If they would have did something crazy, Gammas would sit too many 11s to buy. Could be original exclusive like a Sneakers Pass. That's definitely on tiny stock loaded. Cool. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with these 11s, dude. Like, whether or not if they, like, magically drop these at it as, like, whether if it's a Sneakers Pass stash or they just do a regular drop, I feel like it would still sell out, though. CD Back is a nice releasing. Nothing too crazy, but nice colorways. If they did something crazy, the Gamma would send 11s to buy. Well, I mean, at the same time, dude, like, if they had dropped these on the Sneakers app right before, like, the Gammas, I feel like it would low-key, like, I don't know. Never mind. I don't think it's going to low-key, like, ruin the Gamma drop. I think people might just pass just because they want Gammas more. Trey for the 5 gifted. 5 gifted membership from the homie Trey. Thank you so much for your support, as always, Trey. Thank you so much for your support, man. Shout out my boy Trey for the 5 gifted memberships in the freaking chat. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate that. If you guys got a membership from the homie Trey, make sure you guys are saying thank you. Rafi, what are we going for today? So today you have the Air Force 3s, if anybody's interested. There's only roughly 500 pairs on the Nigos. You also have the SGAAs dropping today. You have 3 different colorways dropping today. You got the Kais dropping today as well, the Kai 2s, Antas. And then you also have the 3 colorways from the Shies pack. So you got the blue, you got the brown, and you got the black on DSG today. So if anybody's interested, that is what's dropping today. Okay. I think this week, like, I don't think I'm streaming the Saturday chat. I think I'm going to take a Saturday off because I know next week's going to be pretty busy. But we are going to have, I think tomorrow starts the Black Friday stuff on GOAT, right? I'm going to be really into that tomorrow because I want to see how they're going to do it. I wonder if it's going to be the same. I wonder if it's going to be anything different. But yes, the GOAT app Black Friday is going to start tomorrow. So, have a great day. Gotta go pick up the turkeys at the store. I do for an annual turkey fundraiser I run at work. Later, fellas. See ya, Rami. See ya, dude. Gammas are my next cop. IMO Kick says, I'm back. Are you getting the Gammas, Raph? I don't know. I feel like the Gammas for me are going to be a game time decision. I think it's going to be a game time decision for me when it comes down to the Gamma Air Jordan 11 Gammas. Because, bro, like, Black Cats, and then I also want to see if the Liberties are dropping, because I truly want the Liberties, bro. The Liberty Kobe 6s. And then you also have the I want the Griffies too. So I'm gonna wait until they drop on sneakers as well. So tomorrow will be fun. Yeah, I'm interested to see if anybody in here is curious about how Black Friday GOAT app is gonna be. Tap in tomorrow with us as well on the stream, because we're all gonna learn to see if there's anything new with this GOAT Black Friday stuff. So if anybody's in here that's interested in the GOAT Black Friday stuff on the GOAT app, okay, tap in with us starting tomorrow. I think all the good stuff, like, I think because the Air Force Ones, I don't know if you guys seen the Air Force One Oregon Ducks. I think those are dropping on during GOAT Black Friday. I don't know what specific day, but you'll find out. I think that's going to be the shock drop on the GOAT Black Friday because they do that every single year. Also, all the good stuff is probably not going to be dropping until like next week. So they'll probably roll out some, some miscellaneous sneakers. I don't know what the listing is going to look like, but they're going to roll out some stuff, and then like all the good stuff is going to come out next week. So tap in with us, okay? Because I'm going to be tapped in with it, like especially during Thanksgiving. I will be around for it all. I'll be dropping videos. I'll be dropping some info and all that fun stuff. So if you guys, I feel like if you guys get into the whole GOAT Black Friday, if you get a rhythm with it, I think once all the crazy stuff ends up dropping next week, then you'll get a familiar, you'll get to know exactly how it works if you jump on it early, if that makes sense. Because we're going to get a lot of people, like say if Undefeated 4s drop on GOAT Black Friday, right? If they end up dropping Travis's or that sort, like there's going to be plenty of people in here that's going to be asking questions about it. So if you try to learn and figure it out now, you won't have that issue next week. Okay, I will post videos, maybe YouTube shorts and like all YouTube contents just to kind of get you guys, at least you get a good idea of how GOAT Black Friday is going to work. All right. What up, Raider Alex? What's good, dude? By the way, you're not getting a lot of these sneakers, especially. What's that noise? Bro, ain't no way. Hold on. Is there like a fire alarm going off outside? Bro, that better not go off inside my house, bro. Dude, the fire alarm is going off outside. That shit better not, dude. The fire alarm out here, especially if it goes off inside, dude, it's loud as shit. And it's going off outside. Rap, did you pre-register on the GOAT app? I think so. I gotta look into it today. I think I did. It's very easy to do Black Friday. Yeah, I know it might be easy for some of us, but people are gonna have questions. That's why it's like you gotta get that shit early. The Jordan 10s Oregon Ducks. Yeah, I think once again, any Oregon Duck like sneaker, they normally like to drop them like on GOAT app. You could hear it. You could kind of hear it. Can you guys hear that? It's like, for some reason, it got louder and louder every time I got closer. Now that I pointed out, it's like you could kind of hear it low key. Like, I don't know, dude. Dude, imagine that shit going off in the middle of the night, dude. I'd be pissed. That's why they need to read the rules, J Million says. But what's up, Rap? I guess no shock drop for the Gamma 11s today. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a shock drop with the Gamma 11s. I'm kind of glad because I was going to post a video about it to see, if anybody else heard about any of the shock drop of the Gamma Jordan 11s. But like, I'm kind of glad that we kind of waited on it and just see if it was even going to load on the Nike Sneakers app, which it did. Like, I'm surprised that it got loaded up this early. I'm not going to hold you. I just ordered the Chicago One Lows on JD Sports. Hitman says, there we go. Love to see it, bro. Is anybody still waiting for their Chicago One Lows to show up in the mail? Anybody? Who in here is still waiting for the Jordan 1 Lows? At 6 a.m. is crazy. I know. Facts, bro. That's what I'm saying. Which sneaker are you running out of the crib with if it's a fire? Brick by bricks. That's literally that's probably like the one shoe. Like, if you want to talk about like any shoe that I have in my sneaker collection right now, like I don't care about any of my Travis's. I love my brick by bricks, bro. That's probably one shoe I'll probably take with me. That's why I could never live in apartments. Local apartments burned down to the ground because someone caused grease fire. Well, some idiot out here during the summer. Some idiot in the summer freaking wanted to like do a barbecue on his porch, and it clearly said do not do that, and he still did it. Like, and it caused like an entire scene. I'm still waiting on my fragments in the mail. Oh my gosh, still waiting on the Shy Lows, still waiting on both of Joe Freshgood New Balances, Jordan 1 Lows. For those who don't know, your best bet is just to subscribe and come chill here with us every day. You'll be able to learn if you just pay attention. Facts, Savage. Let them know, bro. Jordan 1 lows are nice. I think they're nice, dude. I feel like they don't get enough praise. Like, in my personal opinion. Like, people just say, I just cringe, bro, every time I see that. Maybe because I'm just biased when it comes down to the Jordan 1 Low Chicago. But like when I see like whether if it's a content creator or like someone that's on social media that says, oh, they're just a Jordan 1 Low, they're just okay. Like it's so crazy, bro. I still think it's like crazy, especially the fact that this is a Chicago colorway. You know? Like, they're just okay. Huh? Like, what are we doing? Like, I get it. It's not a Travis Scott. Like, I get it that it's not an Awake. I get it's not a Nigel. But, like, can we at least appreciate some of the colorways? Like, some of the shoes, like, I still glaze white cement 4s. Like, I'm glazing the shit out of that shoe, bro. Like, I'll still glaze that shoe. I'll glaze the Chicago ones. But, like, man, I feel like every time I seen a review with the Chicago 1 Low, it's like, man. Saying, yeah, I want it, yeah. Like, bro, I'm super biased, bro. I'm so biased. Like, I'm so biased. Got mine yesterday. Sheesh, Demo says, Chicago 1 Lows will get more praise once they start selling out and people realize they missed them out for retail. Facts, bro. That's the same exact thing what happened to white cement 4s, dude. Like, white cement 4s did the same exact thing. You don't see them sitting no more. Not a fan of the lows unless they're dunks. What up, Johnny Wick? What's good, dude? USPS. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, make that noise again, rap, please, Loudpack says. Oh, man. Money couldn't be any safer. But the thing is probably because it doesn't go for anything in the resale market, bro. Like, it's because it doesn't go for a lot of money. White cement 4s and white cement 3s, top tier. Shoe of the year has to be bricks. I got mine in yesterday in the mail from DTLR. Size 13, and they're slightly small, so I'm sitting outside of DTLR now waiting for them to open exchange for a 14 that they still have in store. There you go, Jay Milling. See, that's the beauty of it, though, Jay, right? Like, that's the beauty of it, that you could literally just walk in the store and like, oh, man, if this don't fit, I could just exchange it. Whether if it's exchanging it or like, you know what I mean? Like, if you really, really want the shoe, you know? So it's cool to see, bro. Lows and mids used to be the poor man's version of the OG highs, Cleveland says. Waiting for the lows, Melvin says. There we go. Waiting for 2 pairs, DSG and Foot Locker. One is coming today. Okay, so I wanted to bring this up today, chat. All right, you guys ready for this, dude? So, shout out my boy C. Wilk. He posted this yesterday. Seems like it was a good turnout out there for that event. Out there for the NARS Ward that he showed up to. And I think it was in LA, right? Rami showed up. A few other people showed up. It seemed like this was a pretty cool event. You know, it wasn't anything crazy. But if anybody was a fan of NARS Ward or, you know, what he does, or a fan of the sneaker, you know, got his shoe, you know, got the shoe signed, got to meet the dude, got a picture and all that fun stuff. G-Face, what up, man? And I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Hear me out, okay? The shoes don't look too bad on feet. Okay. Like, I'm seeing some of the pictures that was like on feet and then like in hand, like looks of them. Like this picture right here from like the bird's eye view, like it don't look too bad with black pants, dude. Like, they ain't bad. Like, they ain't bad at all, chat. Is it a must cop? Absolutely not. It's a must cop. It's not a must cop. It's not. But, like, they don't look too bad on feet. I can't do it. Yeah. It's definitely one of those shoes that, like, you won't wear all often. Like, for instance, like, I'm on Saturday, we're gonna go watch the Wicked movie this weekend with my with the girls. So, like, I'm breaking out my Wizard of Oz SBs, and I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to go watch the movie with the girls because they're gonna dress up. They're gonna dress up in their little T-shirts or whatever they want to wear for the Wicked movie, and it's gonna be fun. So this is like one of those shoes that, like, you don't wear often either. You know, it's definitely a nice Christmas shoe or around the holidays. It's a must cop for me. Nardwuar is a goat in the interview and content lane. G-Face says, Nardwuar. Sorry, Nardwuar. Raph, you need the pants to match with these, with those? No, like, yeah, get the exact pants, get the whole fit, bro. Look all plaid. No, like, they look good with black pants. Like, they don't look good. They don't look too bad on feet. What up, Memphis? These they ugly. Keep that same energy when they release, so it will be an easy cop for me. Despian said. How much and when? I don't know. These are dropping December 6th, I think, right? December 6th is the actual release date of them. December 6th. They just had a pop-up at the store. Shout out my boy, shout out to Moondust. I met Moondust at SneakerCon LA. I met him in person. Super nice guy. J Bands, thank you so much for the 34-month re-up. Can dress that shoe up. Formal. Shout out my boy Jay. Thank you so much for the 34-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know if it's gonna be a massive GR. I don't know. I'm sure they'll drop on the sneakers app, and then obviously skate shops will get them. I just don't think so many people are gonna have, like, really high interest in them. Only anybody that's a fan of his. But they don't look bad on feet. So just wanted to point that out today. Shout out to my boy C Wilk. If you guys want to check out the post. Check out their experience out there in LA. You're more than welcome to check it out. Shout out my boy C Wilk, like I said. I know Rami was out there for a day. I don't know, was that a special packaging? What is this? The suitcase, briefcase. So you obviously got to meet him, got the shoe signed. Got Moondust, got Rami, got C Wilk out there. Like, that was really, really cool to see. So, but it seemed like it was a nice little low-key small event that they ran for him, and then you were able to buy the shoes as well. So that was really cool to see. So glad that those guys had fun out there, man. When you think the shock drops for the Gamma 11s will happen? I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. If anybody's asking for Gamma 11s, I don't think there's gonna be any shock drops on the shoe. Just because now that they're loaded up on the Nike sneakers app, I don't think we're gonna see a shock drop on the shoe specifically. So. You know what else I'm glad, chat? I'm just glad that Travis Jordan 1 Low is over. Oh, man. Dude, the fact that, like, there's no indication that there's absolutely zero chance that Travis's are going to be on the sneakers app. It doesn't look like, because I still get DMs asking about the Travis Jordan 1 Low. Are they dropping on the not Travis Scott website? Are they dropping on sneakers app? It does not look like they will be dropping on the Nike sneakers app for the Air Jordan 1 Low fragments. I'm just so glad the shoe is over. One of 6 every shop that Nardwuar going to get one. G-Face says, I beg to differ on a shock drop on the 11s. I still think it will happen, to be honest. I don't know. The last time that we've seen a shock drop happen when a shoe is officially loaded up on the sneakers app was the Bread 4 Reimagine. That was literally the last time that Jordan Brand and Nike shock dropped a Jordan. Like I said, a Jordan that was loaded up on the sneakers app and they shock dropped it. They still shock dropped it. And on the bread reimagines, they shock dropped it the same week it dropped. That was the crazy part too. It's like, hey, like they're loaded up. And the week of, they shock dropped it, which was insane. So I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it will, because that will be a rare sight for that to happen. But I don't think it's gonna happen. If anything, Gamma is be exclusive access. That could be, right? Talent Legend, I could see that. I could see Jordan Brand and Nike doing an exclusive access. Absolutely, I could see that, you know, but I don't see them doing a shock drop. So, not a shock drop, but an EA, Marcus says. Yeah, we could definitely see that for sure. It's like, oh, we got a couple thousand pairs that we could do an EA for the Jordan 11s. Like, what do they normally do it for the EA? Like a week before? A week before the actual drop? A week before the actual drop? So, or one of the 6 every shop that Nardwuar was going to be getting one. Wait, what? One of 4 record players made by Moondust. Oh, they only made a couple of them. Then, have you heard anything about the coldest in the game 11s? The what? Have I heard anything about the what? Coldest? What? Maybe a sneaker. Yeah, a sneakers pass. If there were a sneakers pass for the shoe, it most likely will be like a day before the actual drop. And I could see that as well. But like Nike has been doing a lot of first come first serves though. They've been doing a lot of first come first serves on a lot of their Jordans lately. So like sneakers pass is like rare. I thought they did a shock drop for the Grateful Dead Air Max 90s not too long ago. Yeah, they did, but you're not understanding what I said though, Drew. You're not understanding what I said. I said, when was the last time they did a shock drop on a sneaker that's already loaded up on the Nike sneakers app? The Air Max 90 Grateful Deads, they never dropped it on the sneakers app besides it dropping as a shock drop. So that's why I explained it that way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that Nike and Jordan Brand doesn't do any shock drops, but whenever they load up a shoe that's on the sneakers app, right? Like, when was the last time they actual shock dropped something that was already loaded, right? So like Grateful Deads, like they were never loaded, but they shock dropped them, right? So never. No, they did. Like that's why I just explained it. Like the last time that they did that was for the Bread Reimagined. Shattered backboards were never loaded. Hold on. Shattered backboards were never loaded on the sneakers app when they shock dropped that shoe. That's wrong. They never had that loaded up. When they shock dropped the shattered backboards, it was on a Saturday. And they weren't even loaded up on the sneakers app yet. So that's false. But like I said, the last time they did it was the Bread Reimagines. That was like last year that they did it. So, and that shoe was already loaded up and they dropped it. No, not, was it last year with the Breads, or was that the year prior, 2023? I don't know I think that was 2023, not 2024. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that was literally the last time that they shock dropped the shoe when it's loaded up on the sneakers app, was the Bread Reimagines. Black Yellow Thunders, maybe, I don't know. I could see them doing some sort of BSEA on the Gammas. It's okay. Like I told you guys, like, I don't think it would be an issue if they did that. Like, at the end of the day, like, it should be an easy scoop. Everybody in here should have no issues getting the Gammas. If you say, oh, Raph, I wasn't able to get them, it's because you didn't sign up for any of the other raffles. Like, some people, which is fine, don't like to... If some people know it's a massive GR, okay? If some people, and I feel like you correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like when a shoe is a massive GR, people don't like signing up for multiple raffles, especially if they're going to charge you right away if you hit, because people don't want to be stuck with the shoe. Like boutique stores, not true, Raph. They shock dropped Black Cat 3s too while loaded up. Dude, I don't even think they shock dropped Black Cats. No, they didn't. They didn't. When did they shock drop Black Cats? They didn't shock drop Black Cats. That's wrong too. Bro, we've done every live stream this year, bro. Like, I don't remember recalling being on a live shock dropping of a Black Cat Air Jordan 3. I think that's wrong, bro. Respectfully, I don't remember doing a shock drop on a Black Cat Jordan 3. They did an exclusive access on JD Sports. I see going live EA for the 3s. Yeah, they didn't do no shock drop on the 3s, dude. Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. No, they didn't. Yeah, unfortunately, they did not. Are you going anything from Civil? No. it is what it is. I mean, I don't recall, but I mean, like I said, like that's literally the last time that I that I could remember that they shock dropped something. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, I don't know, they just don't do as much shock drops anymore. I don't know. What's up, Rav? What up, J Red House? What's good, dude? But I'm not copping anything from Civil, no. So where they what are the stock numbers? Waterman says stock numbers are for the Air Force 3s. Air Force 3s. But like I said, if we see the Gamma 11 shock drop, so be it, dude. You better go get them. All right. If y'all want the shock drop on the if they do shock drop Gammas, hey man, hopefully you guys get them, bro. Hopefully you guys go get them, bro, because it seems like everybody in here wants them. If they do shock drop, listen, then what's it called? You don't have to worry about on release date, and you get them early. Okay. They think I'm gonna pass on the Black Cats for the Gammas. Too Crucial says DSG raffle starts tomorrow for the Black Cat 4s. Hibbits and is already up. Too Legit says, how many pairs of Black Cats you all buying? I gotta hear it from y'all. How many Black Cat Jordan 4s are you guys buying? As many as you can, or what? How many y'all buying? How many Black Cat Air Jordan 4s are y'all buying, man? I gotta hear from you guys. How many are you guys buying? No one's talking about Supreme today. I don't really care too much about Supreme. Like, I'll talk about Supreme once like the drop happens. Like once the sneakers app drop like happens, I'll talk about Supreme around like 30 minutes before the drop. Two. You need 2 pairs, 70. 100 minimum. The stock numbers are for the Air Force 3s. What's up, Chungs? What's good, dude? 10 minimum. 8 to 6, 6 to 10 at least. I don't need the squeaky 4s, Hitman says. 1 for the toe and 1 for the shelf. 1 and a double up on Gamma's, Project Baby says. I wanted the Supreme belt. I missed it. Double up at least. Need them foam posit pearls. Gamma's ugly. Never liked them. And pass on the Black Cats. Pass. The real question is how many Gammas. I don't think for me, like when it comes to Gamma 11s, I feel like 1 is good enough. I think 1 is good enough, right? For Gamma 11s, I think 1 is good enough. Pass on Black Cats. Need the Gammas though. 6, my whole family wants them, Russ says. Double up on the Gammas. Goat Black Friday starts tomorrow. Yes, it does. We will be live talking about Goat Black Friday. I gotta see the lineup for that shoot, for the shoes tomorrow. Hopefully, they drop some good stuff. Yesterday, Nike had Vomero 5s and some Air Forces for $55 with the Black Friday deals. When Wear Tester puts up his video, made me want the black hats, Tell Legend says. Don't matter about the squeaky. I could take care of that. It's not that serious, Drew says. I get sneakers, not squeakers. 1 Gammas, 2 Black Cat 4s. 2 pairs of Gammas and 2 pairs of Black Cats for me. There you go. Golly, it's going to be an expensive month for you if you're going to get 2 of everything. Sheesh. Crazy. I think any black shoe, 1 is enough. Never owned a Gamma 11. Like, none. I like 3s better personally. Did you get the new update for the Goat app, Raph? I updated my Goat app stuff. But I took a look at it yesterday during the stream. But I'm going to take a look at it today for sure. Sub Raph, I'm getting 4. Steven says, a white shoe like Cement 3s is a double up. Is the not size run up? I would say, like, for me, like when it comes to Jordan 11s, I go true to size. If you don't have a pair of Jordan 11s and if you've always wanted to know exactly how the sizing is, like, I would say, like, go true to size, bro. So Raph, check out the coldest in the game 11s. I think they are just for 2K25. I've never heard of them. Need Gammas, my boys and men's now. Sheesh, arm and leg. Shadow 10s, Gammas, Black Cats in the collection don't sound bad for the collection. I mean, the thing is, remember, we still have the Bugs Bunny 8s next month too. You got Bugs Bunnies, you got the Gammas. I don't know what it's. So you got the Nardwuar, and then what? Some of you guys are saying like the Costco dunks were like fake or something. I don't know, but I guess we'll see what happens. See what happens with that. Are they shock dropping today? Ricky says. I don't know. Listen, I hope. Okay, anybody that wants the Gamma 11 still, and if they want them to drop them early, I hope they drop early. Okay, I hope. I really do hope they still drop early. So if anybody really, really wants them, you guys could scoop them up. Okay? So I really do hope they still drop. Bread ones, that's right. What happened to that? Soulfly 3s, Alma Munir 4s. December's still stacked, right? We still got the Bread 85s. That's right. I don't know what the sizing is with the Air Force 3s. I don't know what the sizing is. That's right, bro. There hasn't really been much talk about the breads. Got breads. You got the Bugs Bunny 8s. You got the Nardwuars. You got the 11s. You have... What else did you guys say? Bread 1s. You still Alma Munir 4s. Costco Lows, maybe. No, dude, this is what's going to happen for Gammas, bro. People are going to be like, see, a shock drop, and then people might just pass. They ain't dropped the off-whites. You got the Freshwaters, December 12th, Moonlight says. Too much drop and need a fortune to keep up. Shock drop will happen between 21st, 26th, mark my words, or will be exclusive access. Got to be an expensive month. Absolutely. You Soulfly Jordan 3s. I'm not a fan of that. The Soulfly 3s, they're just okay. I don't know. Bro, I fill up the employee break room at Costco Arena, and I've been talking to them about it, and they said it's on their holiday calendar for $130, Eddie's B World says. Is it really? Like, it's on? What do you mean? I fill the employee break room at Costco Reno, and I've been talking to them. They said it's on their holiday calendar. What do you mean? Like, are you talking about how like it's already loaded up on their calendar, or are you talking about like that's in their listing if they want what they want? I doubt it on the pass and the Gammas. Too much talk of them. Project Baby says Diamond Turf Cowboys dropping 2 must have for me. I don't have enough. Fills these for the shoes. Soulflies got pushed back. Aren't those supposed to drop in December? Soulflies? Alma Munir 6s drop tomorrow, I think, right? They can see what they're putting out in their store. They said the Kirkland Dunks are coming out on the holiday schedule, Eddie's B World says. I've been bugging them for months, Eddie says. Okay. I mean, shoot, we'll see what happens, bro. Dude, if they end up I'm telling y'all, bro. Hey, if they really drop them Kirkland SBs at Costco's, hey man, they're gonna have a significant like amount of new members. What are the feelings on the Nike Nigos Air Force Ones? I'm not a fan of them. Soulflies didn't get pushed. They drop Art Basel weekend. Nothing's changed. December 6th. Yeah, I feel like a good amount of you guys want that shoe. That's a pass for me. Raph, when are the Statue of Liberty's Kobe's coming out? I think that's going to be sometime in December, hopefully. We'll see what happens on that. Chat, we get about 12 minutes. Holy smokes, this morning has gone quick. We got about 12 minutes, bro. 12 more minutes. 12 more minutes. Will you pay resale on Black Hats if you take an L? Bro, I'm not taking an L on Black Hats, bro. There's no way. There's no shot that any of us are taking L's on Black Hats. No one in here should not take an L. Also, by the way, SGAAs, SGAAs are dropping on DSG. SGAAs are dropping on DSG. Okay? Anybody that's interested in the SGAAs, they're dropping on DSG. All right? Ain't no one taking L's. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're dropping like over 120,000 pairs on Sneakers app. There's so many raffles out there in the public. Like, I feel like Black Hats are not going to go for as much as what people think they are. Maybe later down the road, I could see, like, Black Hats hitting, like, 300 plus, like, later down the road. But, like, I just feel like you should be able to hit, okay? Like, if you tell me on Black Friday next week and be like, Raph, you're a liar, like, I took an L. It's because you only went on the Nike Sneakers app. You didn't go anywhere else. I'm telling you, like, some people don't like entering the raffles because they don't want to be stuck with pairs. Like, all the boutique stores, like, you can't return them. And nor, if they do have a return policy, people don't want to go out their way to return them. So they just don't enter in for the raffle. That's normally how it goes with GRs. Like, people don't want to enter in. They're going to be stuck with, like, 10 pairs. Like, my boy yesterday hit me up, right? He hasn't been in the loop because he just had a kid. He thought the Chicago 1 lows were going to be difficult to hit, and he signed up for so many boutique stores, online raffles, like shipped to me. He hit 9 pairs of the Chicago 1 lows. And he's stuck with all of them, bro. He thought it was going to be, I was like, bro, what? He's like, yeah, bro, I didn't know they were going to be limited. He's like, I just really wanted them. You know, he just had a kid. You know, so he signed up for all the raffles that he saw online, and he hit 9 of them. Some people don't like doing that because they don't want to be stuck with shoes. He hit 9 Chicago 1 lows, bro. Yeah, he hit 9 of them. 9. Equal raffles for the Soulfly 3s open in 12 days on their website. 80% of my shoes are from JD Sports. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's one reason why people don't want to, you know, sign up for multiple boutique stores or like online ship to me, because they don't want to deal with it. So what's the deal on the Costco dunks? We'll see what happens with next month, bro. I mean, it's still a long ways ahead of us. Like, we'll see if there's any information, but as of right now, supposedly they're dropping next month. So, what's dropping today? Chill says we have the Air Force 3s. We got the Air Force 3s, and then we got the SGAAs 001s dropping today on DSG. So that is what's dropping in 9 minutes. Plus, chat, we got EA coming up very, very soon. The Black Hat Air Jordan 4s are going to be officially dropping next week, Friday. So I'm going to assume that we're probably going to see an exclusive access starting on Tuesday. It could be Monday or Tuesday, but it's probably going to be Tuesday and Wednesday is my ultimate guess. Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we have Thanksgiving on Thursday, and then you have Black Friday on, which is Black Hat's Air Jordan 4s on Friday. And then is there anything dropping next week, Saturday? Damn, dude, I can't believe we're getting close to Thanksgiving. Yeah. Also, the same days we have the 95,000s, and then that's basically the end of November, and then we go into December. Holy smokes! His wife's gonna kill him. Well, what do you think about the Alma Munir 6? They're nice. I think Alma Munir 6s are nice. I saw a video review yesterday for the Alma Munir 6s. They're not bad. Alma Munir 6s are not bad at all. No gamma shock drop since they loaded up, huh? We'll see, bro. We'll see what happens. So, anybody going for the Air Force 3s this morning? Copper drop. There's only 500 pairs this morning, so stupid limited if you are going for the toe. Unless some of you guys resellers in here are going for them, that's okay too. I am gonna be respectfully passing on the Air Force 3s this morning. But if you guys are interested, they will be dropping in about 7 minutes. Okay, but I want to hear it from you guys. Copper drop. Christmas is here's coming soon. You guys, and listen, you guys be hearing the Christmas songs. You all start hearing the Christmas songs in December. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. Meniers ain't nothing but quality Georgetown 6s. They do remind me of the Georgetown 6s, bro. They really do. Like, I don't know. I'm Meniers, whatever. Like, the 6s are nice, but ain't nothing to gas up about. In my humble opinion. White buddy? What's up, bud? Oh, what about the 923s? Mariah is on full blast. Deleon says, kids are expensive, and my own guy just dropped the rack on 9 Chicago 1 lows. He will never live that down in his eyes of his wife. Bro, the thing is, like, my kids don't ask much. Like, I don't know about y'all's kids. Like, my kids don't really ask for much. They don't really ask much when it comes down to, did my girl wake up? I didn't hear her. They don't ask much for Christmas. Let me look at their list. So there's already two gifts under the tree because all Riley asked was for one thing. Okay, here we go. This is Riley's list. That's Riley's list. She asked for Roblox. I'm assuming Roblox, like Roblox gift card, and a pinata. A what? I think it's a pinata. A pinata? No, a piano. She wants a Roblox and a piano. Please. She wrote please on there. What a good kid, bro. She said please. That's her list. Roblox and a piano. I'm assuming a piano, and then please Riley. And then Rose says she wants jeans. She put her size on there, extra small, and she wants sneakers, size 11. Rose, that's all they asked, bro. That's literally, my kids don't ask much, and that's the beauty of my kids, bro. Like, when we, like, especially like when my kids were babies, like, they weren't the kids that used to scream and cry whenever, like, we go to, like, Target or Walmart at the toy section. They literally just want to look. They just want to look, bro. They don't want to buy. They just want to look. And so, like, every time, like, if they ask for a toy, I'll get it for them because they don't beg. My kids don't beg for toys. They just don't. They don't beg for toys. I would say, like, Riley would beg more for McDonald's than toys. You know? But, I mean, I don't know. The girls are good kids, bro. That's why, like, bro, I'll be begging Rose to get something. I was like, Rose, like, we're at Target. I'm offering you a toy. You don't want anything? You sure? She's like, no, I'm okay. It's like, I'm okay, Dad. I'm all right. I'm like, all right, well, whatever, man. Daughter doesn't ask for much either. She knows when we go into Target, she can play with the toys, but knows when she doesn't have to take anything home. Yeah, like, they don't even want to take anything home. They just want to play. it's gonna get serious when they are teenagers. Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'm sure they will. But what's your thoughts on the pink Travis coming out on Travis's next year? They're okay. They're cool. I'm just going for those pink Travis Scotts that are coming out next year. I don't even want them, bro. That ass. I don't even want them. I'm going for Brittany, and I'm going for the wifey for a pair of those Travises. I genuinely would care less about those two Travis one lows that are coming out next year. 3 minutes, chat. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 minutes. Check out the Rolly piano, Raf. Need them, Francisco. What size? Then going for the air. It's up to you. We got 2 minutes though. You got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Are you okay, buddy? You okay? What you want for Christmas? What do you want? What do you want for Christmas? Say it to the chat. What do you want for Christmas? Look at him. What do you want for Christmas? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What do you want for Christmas, dude? I don't know what to give, buddy. I don't know. Dude just wants to sleep and play. Play and eat. Who's that? Go get him. My kids be like Gucci, Essential Yeezys, Jordan, Pandora. I'm like, what the hell? What do y'all think do for work? Deleon says. All right, here we go. We got a couple more minutes, chat. Hit that like button. Buddy wants a girlfriend. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. The dog wants a woman. He said a big booty Latina is crazy. No, Buddy's been a good dog, man. He's been good. He's been a good dog lately. Buddy wants a warm blanket, a bag of dog food. All right, here we go. 1 minute, chat. 1 more minute. 1 minute. 1 more minute, bro. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 more minute, chat. Here we go. All right, chat. Here we go. Hey, if you're ghost watching today, if y'all don't mind, let's try to run it up to 300 likes with all my ghost watchers in here. Ghost watchers, you guys already know what to do. I appreciate you guys tapping in as always. All right, here we go. My dog used to open up presents, John says. Rap, what's the last name? You wore your my black metallic fives on Monday. I went to Monday Night Football. That's where I wore it at. Monday Night Football. Buddy, what are you doing? You fighting? Freezing outside. Holy smokes. All right, 7 o'clock on the dot. All right, here we go. If anybody going for DSG as well, DSG is live. All right, here we go. Anybody, let me know once you guys are pending. Let me know once you guys are pending. Ain't no fucking shot, bro. It's a pre-order? What the F? Why does it say pre-order on there? Why does it say what? Why does it say pre-order on the SGAAs? Anybody? What? That's so weird. It says pre-order on DSG. I want to try to get these SGAs real quick. Let me see if it's going to let me. I don't know. I want to see. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, here we go. Let me know if you guys are pending. Make sure you guys hit that like button for some good luck. Let me see. That's so weird. Okay, well. All right, well, there you go. Shock drop. Shock drop. Anybody hit? Am I going for it? Yeah, I just got it. I got the SGAs. I got the SGAs, chat. I want to try them out. What's up, buddy? Hold on. Yes. Hold on, buddy. Okay. I know. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Hold on, dude. Let me make sure. Let me look at my email real quick. I went for the SGAs. They end up being $140 after tax. I just want to make sure everything's good. I went for the blue. I went for an 8.5 men's. I went a half size up on the SGAs. I wanted to check. I want to hoop in them. Sold out. I end up getting blue, bro. I end up getting blue. Dang. Yo, the Air Force 3s sold out. Yeah, it was a pre-order, bro. I don't know why it was like that. It was a pre-order on the SGAs. I ended up getting the blue pair. I told you, like, I've been telling some of my homies that, like, I've been wanting to hoop in SGAs, bro. And so, like, this is a good opportunity just to check them out and then see how and tell you guys how I feel about them. Like, let me see. Do they sell out now? They didn't sell out. SGAs don't go for much anyways. Yeah, you could easily get them right now if you want them. But I don't know why they were a pre-order. Shay's dropping in 1 hour on Sneakers app. SGA's dropping again in 1 hour on Sneakers app. They're dropping again? Damn, then why didn't... Damn, I should have waited. What do you mean they're dropping again on Sneakers app, bro? They don't ship until November 29th. That sucks. I gotta wait that long for the SGAs. Is crazy. They don't ship until like next week. Estimated delivery is December 5th through December 8th. It's okay. I'll wait. I'll wait. Told you 5 times they were dropping on Sneakers at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Well, damn. I can't cancel now. I can't cancel now. It's already here. Let me see. View order details. It's too late now, bro. Stop, buddy. No. It's too late now. Yeah, it's too late. GG's. What do you think about the GTs? I'm copping on Sneakers app. It just says preparing shipment. Why would they even do that as a pre-order though? That's so lame. Like, why would they do that as a pre-order? So it's like every time you order Rav, but DSG is the fastest shipping. Trust me. Okay. That's so dumb, dude. But whatever. It is what it is. Listen, I'm in no rush. I'm absolutely in no rush getting these shoes, but I've been wanting to hoop in them. So I don't know. Like, the thing is, like, I don't mind buying Kobe's, chat, but like I just been in that like mood to like just try different sneakers. Like, I still want Jaw 3s. Like, I don't know if you guys seen the Book 2s. I don't know how you guys feel about the Book 2s, but the Book 2s literally look like Air Force 1's soles. I don't know if you guys seen them. I would say like the Book 2s coming out next year, I think they're coming out next year. Like, what's it called? They literally look better than the ones, but like if you've seen the book 2s, they have like an Air Force One midsole kind of. I did go a half size up. I went a half size up on the SGAs. I went a half size up. Half size up. I mean, they're pretty, bro. They're pretty affordable. That's the thing about the SGAAs, bro. Like, they're pretty affordable. Like, they're only $130. Like, versus like other basketball shoes like Kobe's and LeBron's, bro. $200. Like, they're not bad. And that's how I feel about like AF3s. Like, they're super affordable. So, did it happen to hear about the crazy session at Nike store at the Forum shop at the Shadow 10s drop first come first serve? Yeah, it was first come first serve at the Nike stores. Book 2s have outsole lift assistant. Then 225 for the 11s. Raph, I'm a size 8. I'm 2, but on the Shy Zero, you need to go half size up. I did. I wear a size 8, but like I went a half size up, so I went an 8.5 on the SGAs. So I think it should be fine. I think it should be okay because I watch a lot of reviews on the SGAs and I've seen a lot of reviews saying go a half size up, so that's why I didn't really mind. If Sabrina's had a full swoosh on the inside, they would be dope. Should I buy the Gamma 11s if they want to sell them? Shay, not Shy. Shay, Shy, whatever. SGA, not cheap. It's Converse. I don't know. They look cool on feet. Like, I don't know. They look cool on feet, man. I can't wait to see them in hand. I can't wait to see them in hand, dude. I'm super excited, like dead ass. C Wilk, what up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. What up, bro? We went to check out your post earlier today, C Wilk, on your IG. Those Nardwuars, they look good on feet. Converse always on sale, Benny says. Yeah, half size up is better, Toothless says. Yeah, I can't wait to get them in hand. Give you guys my honest review. Have you seen the AE2s? I have seen them in person. And to be completely honest with you, I would say that like the AE1s are better in my personal opinion. Like I could see like AE2s, the comfort could be a little bit probably better than the AE1s, but I haven't put them on my feet. So hey Raph, my son plays for AAU basketball team and just bought him his first pair of AF3s, and he says they feel amazing. There you go. But I have to like literally, dude, like when it comes to new basketball shoes, I'm probably going to like have to break them in first. But tired of the Shies, they drop in small quantities and sell out. Well, the thing is, the Genie, is that like that's exactly what I said in the beginning. Like when it comes to the SGAs, like they did that purposely. They did that just to build hype. They build hype around the SGAs, and then they were going to restock. I knew exactly what they were doing. And I'm sure most of you guys should have known what they were doing. Like, you guys should have known that they were going to, like, literally make them limited, build up hype around it so they have demand, and then, boom, look, something like this. They restock. Like, DSG, let me see. DSG restocked them. They did, like, some sort of pre-order. Hold on. And then they're still available. And then supposedly they're dropping on Sneakers app in like 45 minutes. So like, I don't know. I feel like this was going to happen. Cuz look at all the other basketball shoes that they've done. Like Asia 1s, the Jaws, the books. They were making those like stupid limited in the beginning, and then as more colorways were coming out, like they eventually started to sit, and that's exactly what was going to happen with these SGAs. So yeah, I feel you, the Genie, but that is the way for them to build up hype. Like, it's annoying, I get it, but like that was the only way. So like in the beginning, right? Like for the SGAs when they first dropped, they only dropped like what, 100 pairs? Like they only dropped 100 pairs on release day, which was stupid. It made no sense. So, but I understand as a consumer aspect, it's like, dude, like I really want the shoe. Why do you guys have to make this stupid limited? Why? Because all the resellers could grab them, dude. Like, That's normally how it works. But bro, I've been telling y'all all year, I've been on like this run where like I'm just been like buying random stuff just to try them out. Like gazelles, never bought gazelles in my entire life. Bought J-tips for the first time this year. Bought AE1s. Now that I'm starting to hoop, now I got SGAAs this year. Like I just been like on this weird run, just buying stuff that like just to try them out. But I don't mind. I don't mind, dude. I don't mind at all. Like if I wasn't hooping and if I wasn't in a league, I probably wouldn't care. But now that I'm actually playing basketball, dude, like I've just been like curious. And like with like Kobe's, like I haven't really been as much like crazy on Kobe's, but like those two, the Kobe's and the Kobe 9s was like a must. But like I've been skipping on a lot of the Kobe's this year just because I already know how they feel on court, you know, like I know how they feel on feet. Like it's just kind of cool to see like, you know, trying out different basketball shoes and seeing what's good and what's not. So, because I still want another pair of AE1s. I love the AE1s. The AE1s, that was one shoe that I would say go true to size. Like I thought for the AE1s that you had to go like a half size up, but like Adidas, the way they make their shoes, they run kind of long. So like I went true to size and they feel great. So I'm not sure about the AE2s though. I'm not sure if they run small, they run big. I'm not 100% sure. So I don't like LeBrons. That is one thing that I've always kept the energy for years, is that like I just never really liked the LeBrons. Like I tried LeBron, I think it was the 9s or the 10s, and I was not a big fan of it. And like I've come to realize that I just didn't like LeBron's shoes. They're just too bulky for me. I'm excited to try out the Nike GT Futures for hooping. There you go, my guy. But I do want the only 6s that I want, that I know like there was a lot of 6s that dropped this year for Kobe's, but the only 6s that I really want are the Liberties. The Cookie Monsters, if they end up dropping, sure, but like the what's it called? The Liberties is definitely, I need those, man. I definitely need those. Nobody liked the La Flops. They are ugly. I mean, there's still a lot of people that rock like LeBron like basketball shoes, like they, you know, but it's just like they're expensive, man. Where you could get like an affordable basketball shoe for like $130. GT, I don't like the GTs, dude. Aren't those Jump 2s the best cushion? Like I know Giannis Antetokounmpo has a basketball shoe, and then I know Jason Tatum has one. I don't like the looks of them. LeBron is on the shoe 23, and you haven't tried since the 9s. Yeah, like I was a big fan of the LeBron 11s when they came out, when they were really, really popular, but like they just didn't look good on my feet. I don't know. I just never been a fan of it. I like the look of them, but like I don't like how it looks on my feet. They are hoop shoes. They are meant to be on the court for everyone. 101 Podcast says, yeah. So I'll let you guys know once I get the SGAs on feet. I just like that blue colorway. It was either that blue colorway that I wanted, or the I was gonna grab the very first colorway that they dropped. You know, that like really, was it that? I don't think that was the color. Let me see. This one, I don't think this was the original. Where is it? Oh, I think it's sold out. It did. That brown one sold out, chat. I don't even think that was the original drop of that one. Yeah, they sold out. Wow. The black one is still available. Certain sizes are sold out. But the blue one is the one that's sitting. Probably because the blue one, I checked StockX to see how much they were going for, because I was going to pay resale. But then good thing I didn't. And they don't go for anything. Yeah, like you could get the blue one. I think the blue one's the best. It was the Butters. Yeah, the Butters. They didn't drop those. Bro, I think the blue, for me, I think the blues are sick, dude. I feel like these are going to look so good on feet. These are gonna look so good on feet, bro. I like these blue ones. So I grabbed this one. My jersey is like yellow and blue. One reason why I think I grabbed them. But blue is available on Foot Locker. I should have seen if they... I'm wondering if these are available in store. I should have checked. I'm so down bad, bro. I should have checked. Culture, you know what? There's a couple people in my league that wears the Hardens. Hey, man, they don't look bad. The Hardens, the new ones, being specific, like the new Hardens, those ones don't look too bad. Rafi, I'll tell you right now, these will suck on court. Only good for free throws. Yeah, all right. Still waiting for Ion Diaz for basketball shoes, Francisco says. Like Antas, you're going to love SGA's trust. So I'm excited, bro. Like, I haven't been excited for a purchase. I mean, other than like Chicago's, but like these ones I'm extremely excited for. Oh, I'm really, really excited for, bro. They on the Nike, didn't see them, Custom says. I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess, at 8 o'clock. You said these are you guys said these are restocking on Sneakers app, right? Buddy, you smell like coconut, dude. Mommy be spraying that stuff on you. Just call the store and ask them and call DSG customer service and cancel. Yeah, I might if I could find them in store, I might stop by today. You want to go to the store, buddy? You want to go to the store with me? You go to the store, you go eat. Yeah. Yo, Buddy knows how to do Paul. He knows how to sit. He knows how to stay. Right, bud? You want to go outside? Go see sister? Your mommy? Go eat? He's ready. He's ready. He just wants to see his sisters. Yeah, he smells like coconut. His the wifey bought like this spray for him because like the thing is he's like an indoor dog. So like what's it called? Like he only takes a bath like once a month. So like the wifey like sprays him with like this dog spray. Dude smells like coconut and like pina colada. That's what you sound like, a pina colada. Rafi jumped the gun without doing the homework. It happens, bro. No, it's all good, bro. It's all good, dude. You know. But it's nice to see that a lot of you guys like the basketball shoes in here, you know, so I could have like conversations with y'all about it. Because I feel like nowadays, like, not too many people wear like basketball. I mean, there is still people that wear shoes like basketball shoes casually, but like it is nice to have conversation with some of y'all that actually wear some of the shoes on court and kind of give me some of that advice for some of the new stuff. Like, I know some people, like there was a guy that's on my Instagram that just loves the freaking Devin Bookers, bro. He loves them, and he's been telling me to go buy Devin Bookers for like over a year now. But I just haven't. I don't know. I just don't like the Devin Bookers, bro, in person. I've seen them. I'm just like, man, I just don't see myself wearing them. But like, I don't know. Wait, no, I didn't FOMO. I've been wanting a pair, dude. Like, if you know me, like, I've been wanting a pair of SGAs. I didn't FOMO on this. This was the entire plan this morning. I just didn't tell you guys. This was literally the plan all morning, was for me to go SGAs. I just didn't say anything. I said that last night. I was like, I'm going to go for these tomorrow. I just didn't say anything. I can't wait for the Kobe 6 Jalen Brunsons. Oh, I know. Hey, man, listen, we'll be there no matter what. We'll be there no matter what. I mean, if anybody in here hoops, like, what has been your favorite basketball shoe this year? Anybody that's been, like, just, I mean, you don't even have to be hooping like that. If you go to the court here and there, like, maybe once a week, like, what has been your favorite basketball shoe as of late? Buddy, stop. Stop. Sit. Stay. I forced myself to wear my Jordan 9s to ball. That's fine. Like my cousin's husband, he wears Jordan 10s to ball. I've seen a couple Jordans on the court. Nike GTs, need the Jaw 3s, Royal Blue foam posits, Kobe's What Does. I have these other KDs that I wear. that I wear outside if I'm gonna be wearing outside or going outside. I want to try Jaw 3s. What the Kobe's? Okay. Kobe's 5, 6s, and 7s. Dude, that's literally because like I'm in an all Filipino league, like I told you guys, and like literally all you see on court is Kobe's, bro. Because Filipinos, they love Kobe's, bro. Filipinos, they genuinely love Kobe's. And like I told myself, am I gonna join? Like I was asked like last week if I was gonna join, because the league is every single season. Like once the season's over, they have like a spring season and then they have a summer season. Bro, every season there's a basketball league, and I think I'm joining every single one of them. I was hesitant. I was like, maybe I'll take a break for the spring, but I think I'm gonna play again. So I think I'll play during the spring and maybe not during the summer, and then come back during the winter. I don't know. We'll see. Did you see the KD6 is coming back? I did not see that. I seen the peanut butters. The KD, was that the KD7 6s? The 6s, 7s? I don't know which one it was. Is Jordan Clarkson their favorite player? No, Stephen Curry, dude. You hear Stephen Curry? Like, there's this guy in our league that like dead ass, like they're saying like he feels like he thinks he's Stephen Curry, and now that they pointed it out, I'm like, oh, probably because the only thing he does is shoot threes. So, no, last game, dude. Man, I played like shit last game. What's up, buddy? Oh, buddy. Currently getting through right now my league, and it sucks. Oh, now, yeah, in my last, so I switched teams. Yeah, I switched teams because I wasn't getting any minutes. Now that I'm in my new team, I'm starting. Like I've started in my new team 2 weeks in a row now. In my last team, bro, I was only playing like 3 minutes, bro. Buddy's taking a number 2. Rabbit chasing rings like KD. I want to play, Francisco says. Dude, I didn't demand a trade. I just asked for a transfer. That was it, because the other team that I went to, they were short in players. So I was like, all right, well, I could probably play more minutes if I was on this team, and that's exactly what happened. So I've been literally starting every single week, and it's been fun. Like last game, I played all 4 quarters, dude. I was gas. I was like, oh my God. We played 12-minute quarters. Like, that's a lot of basketball. Bro, I'd be getting gassed by like the second, third quarter, dude. I'll be tired. Imagine not taking a brief. Imagine not taking a brief, bro. You gotta play all 4 quarters, bro. 12-minute quarters, dude. Ain't that a crap, bro? I was like, holy, but that's what I wanted, so I'm not complaining. UC Speed did another stream with KD. It really made me hate KD. Dude has an awful personality. What, Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant is not married, is he? I don't think he's married. Kevin Durant, I don't even think he's married like that. I don't know. He's like a bread chaser, bro. This is win or lose. How many points? I don't know how much I average, bro. I don't know how much I average, bro. I would say like I don't attempt too many shots because I would say like I'm a true point guard. Like I like to dish the ball out, dude. I don't know. I like to dish the ball out. That's like dude. I'd rather have like 10 assists, bro. I'll be like Steve Nash out there, dead ass. Like there's a lot of guys that like to score and like to score. You know how like you have those guys that will stay behind the 3-point line. Like there's guys on my team that do that, but like they score, like they'll score the ball. But I like to dish it out, dude. I like to dish it out to the players. Stop, dude. Relax. Hold on. Cause like the thing is, like the last 2 teams that we've been playing is, dude, they're a bunch of cherry pickers, which like, so all I've been doing basically will play point, right? I'll play point and like I'll stay on top of the key because like literally I always be seeing like another guy just creeping. Like when we play offense, there's always a guy creeping on like the side, like behind me and like try to cherry pick every single time, dude. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like the last game, that's literally what killed us because there was a guy that kept cherry picking. I usually bring a dish to pass as well, Loudpack says. Do your teammates watch the streams? Probably not. When is the shock drop happening? King says. Supposedly this is restocking on Sneakers app on top of the hour. So and Filipino hoopers stayed cherry picking. Well, I mean, dude, I think the last game, man, the cherry picking was insane. Hey, what you doing? Come on, bro. Stop messing with that stuff. Hold on, chat. Talking about the Gammas. No, the Gamma 11s, I don't know if they're gonna shock drop or not. Supposedly there's gonna be a restock on the Sneakers app for the SGAAs at 8 o'clock, but we'll see what happens. We'll see, bro. I'm not 100% sure about the Gammas. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't remember the last time they shock dropped the shoe when it's already loaded up on the Sneakers app, but who would know, man? Who knows? Let's see. I'm ref teams mate. Yes, I watch his streams. W Rod says, yeah, nothing wrong with a little basket hanging over here and there. 101 podcast says. Let's see the highlights reel rap. J Red House. I don't know. Like I don't mind. Like I'm pretty sure my teammates wouldn't mind if I put a camera and a tripod up. But the only thing that it's like the court is like not really small, but it's like very compact, you know, because there's 2 courts in one gym. So like there's just a lot of people standing. So I don't know. I could bring a tripod. I just don't want it to be in the way of people. Like I'll bring it sometimes here and there for like some of my scrimmages. But it's like rare because I just don't like to bring like I don't know. Like I feel like sometimes too, like I've seen it before. Like someone had an entire setup, right? For a camera and a tripod. Bro, he broke his camera because so the ball was going out of bounds. Some dude trying to save it, and he literally just bumped his entire setup, and his lens broke. I'm just like, that is one reason why. One reason why I'm just like, dude, I don't want that to happen to me. Like, especially for my camera, hell no, dude. That's why I don't mind bringing it to the scrimmages because there's not many people that go. So, well, the bench is literally right next to the way it's set up. It's right next to it's like literally right next to the court. So it's like 2 courts in one gym. So let's have someone else film you. Yeah, I could have had the wifey film me last time, but we just didn't bring the camera. Get Mark from the gym to record you. They shot and dropped the shattered backboards and they were loaded up. Hey, no, stop. 235, bro. That's crazy. What up, Brand Flakes TV? What up, Brandon? What's good, dude? Yo, Brandon, I ended up buying those SGAs. I ended up buying those SGAs. 235. Jordan Brandon's tripping. I know. That's one reason why I probably might skip on the Gammas. So, I mean, $235. That's what I'm saying. I told people in the chat, I was like, man, that's gonna be $250 out the door for the Gamma Jordan 11s. So, I don't know. I'm excited to get the SGAs, man. I'm super excited, dude. Super, super excited. They shock drop the... I don't think it... Bro, when they shock dropped the Shattereds, they were not loaded up on the sneakers app, bro. I don't know why you guys... Some of y'all keep saying that. They were not loaded up. The Shatter backboards were not loaded up when they shock dropped it. They dropped on a Saturday. And then they dropped it like super early before they even dropped. I ended up getting the blue one, Brandon. I ended up getting blue. The baby blue. They were not loaded up on the sneakers app for the Shattereds, dude. The Shattereds end up getting loaded up like later. Like even after that shock drop happened, they weren't even loaded up on the sneakers app like the day two after that. It was never loaded up until like maybe another week. Shoes are expensive for sure. Yeah, I mean that's why I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just grab these SGAs. I mean, $140. Yeah, they shock dropped them like stupid early. No, they were not, bro. I promise you, they were not loaded up, dude. They were not loaded up, bro. They were not loaded up. Were the Jordan 3 Souls 2.0s loaded when they shock dropped? I don't think so. Like I said, there has not been a shoe that was loaded up this year that they done a shock drop. Like someone thought today, like the Grateful Deads were loaded up, but they only shock dropped the Grateful Deads. They never had the official drop for them. Like they shock dropped that Shatter backboard stupid early, and then I was surprised they even loaded up Shatter backboards really early too, because the shock drop was around October, or is it September or something like that? It was like September, right? Like sometime like beginning of September. The Jordan 3s weren't loaded up. But, I mean, if they... Like I said, chat, if they shock drop, they shock drop. If they don't, they don't. You know? Hopefully, if they do shock drop, hopefully you guys manage to hit. If they load up, they drop some early, just EA. We'll see what happens in 25 minutes. I mean, someone said the SJs were gonna drop on Sneakers app. I guess we'll see what happens, dude. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens, dude. We shall see what happens. If anybody wants these SGAs, I think as well as like, stop, buddy. Come here. Stop. Stop, dude. What are you doing? Bed. Get in there. Stop. You're scratching the door. No. No. Get the tripod that grips. My brother supposedly hit for me on the Souls 3's 2.0 shock drop. I went to see him the past weekend to pick them up. He got a 7.5, and I don't wear that size. I need a 9, so disappointed. He said I got him, but in a 7.5. Bed, come here. Here, bed. You gotta wait, bro. They're getting ready for school. Just put on some meta glasses, Raider says. If the shies don't drop in 25 minutes, ban them, W-Rod says. I mean, it's not like everybody's going to want to go for them anyways. I feel like the only people that want them are the ones that want them. But, like, it's fine. I'm just glad that, like, because I thought, for me, when the SJs, like, all the colorways dropped, like, they were all, like, super limited. So I was like, man, the very first one, okay, the very first one, right, was like they were going for so much money. So I was like, maybe it's gonna be like that for all the colorways since they're making them limited. And then like literally like 2 weeks ago, like maybe last week when I checked them on StockX, because I wanted the blue ones. And I was like, man, they don't even go for anything. I was like, they don't even go for anything. I was like, man, I might just buy these. I was so close, but good thing. Like a couple days later, I ended up finding out that they were shock dropping. Excuse me, that they were restocking. What's it called? They were restocking on DSG. So get the tripod. What time? Supposedly they're dropping on top of the hour, but we'll see what happens, dude. Will there be a shock drop on the Gammas? Dinky Gaming says. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows if there is. But if there is, I'm sure all the blogs will talk about it if there will be a shock drop. I think now that the blogs are saying, like, since they're now loaded up, they feel like they might not see a shock drop for the shoe. Right? But, I mean, like I said, who knows? Are we getting a shock drop? New York Dad says. Supposedly might be a restock on the SGAAs, but that's it. Raph, you opened any Pokemon? I can't find any. I'm not going to hold you. I saw a restock yesterday at Target when I went to Target last night. It was around like 4 o'clock when 4:15, 4:30. And the Target managers, they were, what's it called? They were restocking Pokemon, and it was that new set that came out. And I decided to pass on it. I didn't. They're just selling like the single packs. That was it. So, Wonder Raf Ghost Watcher here. I wanted to know your or the chat sizing preferences on the 4s. I would say go true to size. Man, dude, I'm kind of upset because now I have to wait longer for this DSG, bro. I didn't know that they were dropping. My bad. If I missed your comment about like you saying like the shock drop was gonna happen, come here. Come here. I should have. Sorry, I missed the comment because I didn't know they were gonna drop on sneakers, dude. I could have got them on sneakers and probably got them faster. Imagine if I cancel, dude. I don't think I could cancel, dude. And look, they're not available in my size anymore. They sold out. They sold out, chat. They sold out. Yeah, they sold out in my size on the SGAAs on DSG. The estimated delivery, it said December. December something. Do you grade your rare pulls on Pokemon? Sometimes. I just buy slabs. Like, I still got a good amount of slabs in my collection. I have the Umbreon. I have a couple stuff. Still have my what's it called? The Pikachu Bango. I have that. But it's not. It's just it's raw. It's not on a slab. DSG is faster than the sneakers app, but the thing is, said pre-order on there. Yeah, Buddy catches restock all the time. Come on, bro. What shoes they're gonna restock? It's the SGAAs. DSG gives you points that convert to coupons. Okay. All right, we'll see what happens in 20 minutes, though. What happens in 20 minutes? Make sure you guys hit that like button. I appreciate y'all tapping in as always, dude. Appreciate y'all. Flames like $15 over retail on secondary market. Yeah, dude. Pokemon is not as like. It's definitely like, bro. The thing is, like, people went crazy on 151 and then Surging Sparks and then obviously Prismatic. Like, a lot of these sets are not gonna go for as much, but like I would say, like, if you get anything from Pokemon Center, like Pokemon in general, like ETBs, Pokemon Center ETBs, all that shit goes up eventually, bro. Like I don't know. There's always going to be a new set, you know, and there's always going to be cards that's been like that for years. There's always going to be a card or a couple cards that go for like a significant amount of money, you know? So like, I don't know. I got to a point where like, cause I started collecting again back in 22 and like now there's times that I'll come back to it and then I'll take a break. because the thing is, I don't sell them. Like I rip them. So like when we rip cards, like it gets expensive whenever you can't hit the big cards. You know, you might as well just buy it outright. That's what I did for my for Prismatic. Like I can't hit anything to save my life. Like 151, I've hit flying Charizards twice on the Japanese Mewtwo. My daughter hit on the what's it called? What I forgot what drop. It was the Team Rocket set, and my daughter hit the Giovanni Mewtwo in the first 5 packs that we bought. And after that, I was done with that set, dude, because you couldn't find anything. Like it was Destined Rivals in English, and then and then the Team Rocket, the Japanese version of Destined Rivals. Like, I don't know, it was just hard to find stuff like out in the public. But like, I don't know. I would say, like, I'm more of just a collector versus just like buying them and like flipping them. I don't know. So, you going for pre-orders tomorrow, Raph? Probably not. Like, I hit on the last set on the Pokemon Center. I still have it. I have the box, but I already opened it. My niece always has the hot hand. Destined Rival. What up, Synergy? Are you going to Future? I think I am. I think me and the homie Francisco are going on Friday. It's the what's it called? They're doing like a pop-up thing for a Future. But I don't think they're selling the shoes on Friday. I think they're only selling it on Saturday. I had 28 booster packs to tear on I don't know. I just do it for fun, bro. Like it's crazy to see, just crazy how to see like how's Pokemon and stuff has been the last year, bro. I'm telling you, like, I literally still have a TikTok video of me and my daughter pulling up to 151 English when it first dropped. Nobody was outside for it. Nobody was. No, it's not that Pokemon isn't hype on you. It just gets expensive, dude. That's it. It gets expensive, and you can't find shit. And you can't find anything. You just can't find anything. Like when 151 came out, like literally, like my daughter and I walked in GameStop and nobody was there. And like you could easily just grab as many as you want. We went to Walmart. I think Walmart was like the only store that I would say that like 151 got like sold out from. But like other than that, dude, like that shit was an easy scoop, bro. It's okay, just toss it. It's fine. I still have 155 ETBs I bought from $50. Yeah, and now they're going for so much money. See, like I said, not everybody knew about 151 until like the whole Costco incident shit. Like that's when all like the sneakerheads jumped on like the card stuff. Like all the sneakerheads did. When they saw like all that shit going on at Costco, literally all the sneakerhead resellers end up jumping on Pokemon. Like literally. Because it's what you see. Like that's the same thing with Stanley Cups. You remember like the recent Starbucks whatever that shit called, was it the Hello Kitty stuff? I'm pretty sure you probably saw a bunch of sneakerheads out there just buying it so they could flip it. I'm pretty sure. Like I seen a couple videos, reels of like sneakerheads, resellers going out there just to get that, just to flip it, which is fine, get your money, but like I'm telling you, man, like all like majority of the like the sneakerheads jumped on that stuff. Got a cop online now if you can't find them. Costco SB still dropping this year? I think so. Pokemon is oversaturated, died out ever since Logan Paul. No, the thing is, you have to understand, Steve, it's like if you've been around like it in the last like I would say like 5 years, like there's always sets that are good. There's always sets, and like the thing is, a lot of these ETBs always go for money later down the road. That's the thing about like Pokemon, is that like what I've noticed is that like it doesn't matter if it's a brick now. Like for instance, if it doesn't go for like maybe $10 over maybe $20 over retail, like that shit will eventually go up like dramatically within a year. Like, especially if you buy it from the Pokemon Center. Those are the ones that have, like, it's because the promo card has that Pokemon Center stamp on it. It's either different or they have that Pokemon Center stamp on it. They loaded. No shock drop. They loaded. Yeah. Gammas. Yeah. We kind of talked about the gammas all morning. When is the shock drop? What up, Jumperman Chris? Supposedly SGAAs are about to drop here in 13 minutes. That's what shock dropping today is, the SGAAs. But we'll see. You guys said, someone said Soul Retriever said so, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. Hopefully DSG just has them and then ships them. Do you guys think, has anybody been in a situation where like DSG did like it said pre-order, but they still shipped early? Has anybody been in a situation like that? Anybody? Yeah, it's the Shays 001s. SGA, bro. You know who SGA is? The rap game right now? Shy's SGA, same thing, dude. It's his shoe. The 001s. They got the shock drop right, but the right shoe. Hi, honey. Pokemon is over. Here we go. What up, Toothless? What's good, dude? What up? We'll see what happens in 12-minute chat. DSG doesn't do pre-orders. If you cop, they're shipping ASAP. Okay. Because it said pre-order, but I don't know why they did that. Okay, he told me the same thing. Okay, so they will just ship out right away. There's an article that their street journal has posted Pokemon is a better investment than SP and 500, he says. Yeah, absolutely. That's why there's a lot of people that, invest into it. That's why I don't like reselling culture. That's why I say it doesn't have a place in sneakers. Look at prices of kids, Mamacitas, 10s. Just saw people buy them. I would say, like, the average sneakerhead does not like resellers. Like, 100%. Like, me personally, like I said, I don't care if you resell. If you like to resell anything, I just feel like, especially like there's a lot of old heads in the sneaker game for sure. Like, a lot, right? A lot. And whenever that's the same thing we kind of talked about with like SneakerCon, right? When like Labubu's was like really hot, like old heads hate that shit, bro. They hate when like they don't like it when like a kid hobby, quote unquote kid hobby, they would call, gets implemented into a hobby that they enjoy, which is sneakers, right? So when you saw the Labubus, when you saw Pokemon cards getting involved with the whole sneaker game, oh dude, so many people hated that shit, dude. So many people hated that stuff. It just made them just hate resellers even more. I just waited 36 minutes on Converse. I got charged for them, but no confirmation email. And the site acts like it crashed every day, PJ says. Hey, Reese's, but they hit on the OG frags and realized I could pay my rent with that. There we go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what age. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like any age that wasn't really involved with that that culture wouldn't understand the Gen Zs, I guess. So it's called jealousy, Good Wash says. I mean, I guess, but like at the same time, like I get it. Maybe I kind of get it. I kind of get it. Like I kind of get it because like I think that what I realized that like probably because like the people that just are true sneaker heads and collect sneakers, they don't like it whenever they like some people come into their culture and ruin the sneaker game by reselling. But like me personally, I don't care for it. Like I feel like that's been sneaker culture for years, like which was sell, trade, and buy. It's always been like that for years. But like I said, I don't know. They hate resellers. They don't hate the store, the back door people really pick. But even if like if someone that doesn't like anything that gets backdoored, even if that person individual got the hookup from somebody they knew, they ain't gonna complain either. You know, like the ones that complain probably just don't have that backdoor plug or someone they know. I promise you, the person that complains about like someone that gets a backdoor plug and then eventually they get it, dude, they're not gonna say anything, bro. They're absolutely not gonna say. Be like, oh shoot, you got me, bro. Oh, I bet. Like they ain't gonna complain no more, bro. They ain't gonna complain no more. They're literally gonna be part of the game of just getting hooked up by somebody else. So it's like that. I'm sure you guys would feel the same way. Like if you guys got a hookup, or if you have a friend that worked at like a boutique store or like a mom and pop store, and they said, yo, bro, I work here now. Like I got you. Like you ain't gonna say nothing, bro. You ain't gonna say nothing. Like you're gonna be like, oh shoot, bet. Like, can you think you can hook me up with this? And they say yes, and be like, okay, cool. Have you heard of other states getting the original 11s? Yeah, there's some people getting them. There's certain stores. I just sized up on my backdoor plug. You just sized up on your. That's so crazy, Tito. Having a plug, having a bot, or two different things. Yeah, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about like getting hooked up, by somebody at a store. You know, I don't like if botting is a whole different level, dude. Botting happens all the time. What up? What up, Sony? What up, dude? Like, botting happens all the time, dude. Like, I used to, don't get me wrong, I used to complain about, like, botters and stuff like that and, like, resellers. But, like, I got to a point where, dude, like, more you complain ain't gonna change, dude. It's not gonna change, bro. It's not gonna change. The people are gonna keep doing what they want to do. They're gonna keep botting. They're gonna keep reselling. They're gonna keep doing all that stuff. So, like, it's just part of it. I flip a little, pays a little for the sneakers I keep. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a lot of people's goals, is that, like, they'll flip shoes to get their shoes for free. Like, basically, like, for instance, like Black Cats. They'll get a pair of Black Cats for retail, right? And then after that, they'll sell a bunch of Black Cats to basically to fund their pair that they got for retail. So what? I don't know how much Black Cats are going to go for, but I'm sure there's going to be resellers out there that are going to put pre-orders for like $300. So personally think outlets should limit amounts you can purchase. Raph, we know you're plugged in. Culture says maybe in certain things, not like everything, you know, like maybe GRs. I could probably get, you know, I could probably get GRs for retail, but like part of the game, that's fine, that's cool. But I have bots or pay your cook groups, then you can become a certified. Oh, that's crazy. That's what I do. I sell to pay my pair, or justify paying resale price for sneakers they missed out on. Tito says, yeah, people do that. We got 5 minutes. We'll see what happens in 5 minutes, chat. We'll see what happens in 5 minutes. What am I looking at? General chat. I looked at general chat, but I don't know what I was looking for. What am I looking for? Or what am I supposed to look at? I'm at general chat right now. I all I see is a meme. I see gammas need a size 15. Like, what am I looking at? I don't see anything that... Someone posted the shies for DSG, but I don't see anything else. And then someone posted the Air Max Griffies. I don't see anything. Posted pics of guys at my Nike outlet. I don't see it. Where'd you post it? There's nothing in general chat that sees. There's literally nothing in general chat, bro. This is all I see in general chat, bro. That's all I see. This is like yesterday. And then this is this morning. I don't know where you want me to look. This is general chat. Here we go. What happens in 4 minutes? Posted pics of guys at my outlet, but where? Where, bro? That's what I'm asking. Where? I don't see any guys that are at Nike outlets, bro. Where? Does anybody see it? I don't see it. I'm in general chat. Like, anybody else? Is there a category you must have posted on, maybe at a different channel, but all right, here we go. See what happens in 3 minutes, chat. Anybody want the SGAAs? Anybody? What'd you give him? Oh. All right, chat. We'll see what happens in 2 minutes. I'll see what happens in 2 minutes. I don't know. I hear crickets, bro. It's been crickets in the last couple minutes. What is this guy on, bro? What do they look like? The SGAs? You don't know what the SGAs look like, bro? They look like this. It's these ones. There's like 3 different colorways that are supposed to drop. 3 different colorways. So they look like this. Oh, buddy, come here. All right, what happens in 2 minutes, chat? 2 minutes. If anything happens, we'll see what happens, dude. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys don't mind. If you guys are ghost watching, bro's just taking pics of dudes in Nike. I'm just curious of where he posted at. That's why I asked a simple question, but now I don't know where he went. He said he posted in general chat, but I absolutely didn't see anything. Can we just like get him out of here? Get that guy out of here, bro. He's being weird. Sorry, my finger slipped. It's all good. Thank you, Tanene. Thank you. All right, here we go. 1 minute. We'll see what happens, dude. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it ends up popping out. Oh, there it is. Look, coming soon. Bro, see, I should have just bought them on Sneakers app. I should have bought them on Sneakers. Whatever. It is what it is. I already bought them. I can't do anything else about it. I should have just bought them on Sneakers. Damn. I'm down bad. All right, SGAs, load it up. Go, go, go. Shock drop. Damn. Let me know if you guys are pending. Dude. It's all good. People are saying that I'll get them faster on DSG. Hopefully you guys are right. Hopefully you guys are right. Getting shipped from DSG. I think shipping was free. No, it's okay. Like they're all probably gonna come in at the same time anyways. I got them at DSG, so it's all good. See, that's exactly what they were gonna do with this, bro. All right. Pending black size 14. Supreme is live. Supreme is live. If anybody went for Supreme, Supreme is live. Trash. Oh. Is your DSG connected to your Nike? Yeah. Supreme is if anyone going for anything who's buying those spaceships. Tristan says. Out of stock? What do you mean out of stock? They sold out. There's no way they sold out that quick. No, they're still available, dude. I think this should have been an easy scoop, dude. If you wanted this, it should have been an easy scoop. I might have to stop by Foot Locker to see them if they have them in hand. But I doubt it. I feel like people are going to want them in person versus like buying them. Did you do anything? Nothing? No, those shoes ain't it, JJ says. I like them. I like the look of them. I know some people don't like them, but I've been wanting a pair for a minute now, so I'm excited to get these in hand. DSG not the best with shipping. Nobody says. I mean, I've bought things from DSG. I've had no issues with DSG at all. I've had no issues. DSG's not too bad. It's been a while though since I purchased from them. So I got the clay and Converse, but I'm trying to get the blue pair. There you go. Well, everyone got the shock drop, just not the drop the people wanted. Yeah. Like this colorway is, I don't like that colorway. The blue one out of the 3 is the best. Them things are 2 cheeks of some ass. Today says I like them. Supreme drop looked pretty bad today. Yeah, I didn't care about Supreme. So if anybody want the SGAAs, okay, there they are. If you guys want them, this is your opportunity to scoop them up if you like them. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. I heard SGAAs run small. Didn't get him. Got him to size 14. At least you got points. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see. Wow, the clay one, wow, sold out. Must have been like really, really limited. I think from what Uncle Chrissy said is that there was only 200 pairs for each. Sold out. Well, there you go. People wanted them. Holy dude, missed out on a pair. Yeah, they had limited stock. Clearly, they had limited stock. Clearly, no. They clearly had limited stock. I didn't have stock numbers for these ones. Raph, you going to stream Civil? I'm hyped for it. No, I'm not. I will be busy on Friday. Plus, I'll be passing on Civil stuff. So, sold out, chat. Okay, sold out. It looks like there wasn't many stock on the SGAAs. Not too much stock. If anybody wanted these, not too much stock. Raph, you know what store in Vegas dropping the Mojave 11s? Feature is dropping them, bro. Feature. They already announced it on their Instagram that Feature will be getting those 11s. Not so upset for going on DSG now, are ya? Now, yeah, you're right. Now, hey, listen. Hey, man, DSG, you know, remember what I said about the SGAAs? I'm sorry. I will take the pair off DSG. I will take the pair from DSG. I will take it. I will take it. Okay? I will take it. I will take it. The Jordan store in Philly will have the 11s. I will take them, DSG. I am sorry for what I said. Clearly, they were limited. Had bad connection in the mall. It's in general. Oh, here it is. Holy dude. Holy. What are they going to do? Man, I mean, I'm assuming these are all resellers. Golly. Buying all the stock. Buying all the stock, huh? I'm wondering, like, what shoes are they? Like, what shoes is that? Stocking up for Christmas? Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious of what all Nikes these are. I'm assuming maybe Dunks, running shoes. But holy dude. These are like the outlets, scalpers, dude. Buy all the Nike shoes. But Nike doesn't care, bro. They don't care how many pairs you buy are at the outlets. That's the whole point of the outlets, for all of them just to scoop them up. So crazy, dude. All bricks, everything from beaters to return fours, really? Probably. I mean, normally with these type of drops are like, you don't get too many. You don't get too many like good stuff. Like, you just got to know the market. So that's crazy. But if anybody end up hitting the SGAs, congratulations. I can't wait to see these in hand, bro. I cannot wait to see these, dude. I am extremely excited to see these SGAs. And I really do hope, with all the reviews that I've been watching, hopefully the reviews are exactly what I watched. So I just feel like anybody that likes the SGAs are the only ones that really want these, are either a fan of SGAs or just curious of them, just like me. So a lot of Kobe's Mamacitas show up at Mind the 101 podcast says. There you go. Kobe Mamacitas. Can't wait to hoop in these bad boys. Yeah. Imagine if I don't end up liking these in person, like on the court, but I'm sure these will be okay. These are like the Converses, though. These are not technically Nike. These are Converses, but same but not same. So glad I got all three Shy colorways. There you go. If you're a fan of his, if you're an Oklahoma City fan, there you go. But all right, chat. I'll keep you guys updated when it comes down to my shipping stuff. When it comes to these SGAs, hopefully they ship on time. So I'll let you know once they ship. We'll have an unboxing here on the stream for the SGAs, and I'll 100% let you guys know how they are on feet and on the court. So, but anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. If you guys went for Supreme, congratulations. But I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. If y'all don't mind hitting that like button on the way out, I'd really appreciate that. Tomorrow, I don't think there's anything happening tomorrow. No, I don't know. We're going to take a look. I think the Alma Munir 6s tomorrow, right? On the Alma Munir website. Got Alma Munir 6s, and then I think that's basically it. And then you have the Kobe's, and then the 3s dropping on Saturday, which I think we'll skip on. But you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Hit that like button on the way out, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Have a good one, and congratulations to all the dubs. All right, I'm out ya. Peace.